hard mode.
Okay. Yeah, we're just planning to just casually do a little bit of grinding in here. God, I think it's louder than me. But yeah, I figured there was some interesting, fun stuff that I think got missed. Or rather, because I was trying to do a little grinding offline, I think that may have caused like some good moments that I think maybe only happen once in the game or something to go away. I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, then that's good, but I figured I'd just stream everything while I'm doing this. Alright, I am a very angry person. Hello JJ Horse. Let us go do the wander. I have discovered several new places which I have refused to actually visit. Because I wasn't streaming. So we shall do some more wandering and try to do a little more leveling up before, what was it? Right, before I go check out the Guns DLC. This probably will not be a long stream. Woo! I do much damage. I appreciate. Okay. And Alice has gotten super OP in the face of skeletons. Which is also a lovely thing. Boom, you punted that skull right into the sunset. You gain 15 experience. Handful of loose teeth, gold tooth. Alice does some examinations. For science. You find a safe on the side of the trail. Ironic, you think to yourself, that it's in such an unsafe location. Oh, I get it. Ha 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 ha. You hop down from JJ Horse to find that the safe is locked, in addition to being closed, which you could tell it was from horseback. Hi, Andarius. I did do like a little bit of an intro, but like I'll say it again. I figured I'd just do a little bit of that wandering and gaining some experience, leveling up and all of that stuff while on stream in case I see some interesting events. So this will be a kind of boring-ish stream, but I will probably check out the DLC thing. You open the safe and help yourself to the wealth within. You gain 293 meat. You got an item stock certificate. BB? What? BB? What game is that? I can't think of it off the top of my head. And I haven't drank anything. Oh, Bloodborne. That makes sense. I have not done any drinking, and I suspect, at least for a little while I'm, like, on the tipsy stage, that it would be amusing. Before I get to lethargic drunk stage. But, we're not going to do that today. Right now. Maybe next time. Before you can react to the sudden howling, a ghost train surges over a hill and roars past, just missing you. 3 skeleton train robbers arrive just behind it and barely avoid colliding with you by pulling back hard on their reins. The train vanishes in the distance and the robbers seem really annoyed by your interference. Yeah. I go pretty quick from one state to the next, too, because I have the best alcohol tolerance. Truly. Though I admit some people have expressed envy for it, because apparently they're the types who just really want to get drunk easy. Or maybe it's drunk cheaply. No, I think about it. I think the point was drunk cheaply, actually. That is also quite possible. You defeated the skeletal train robbers. I mean, the ghost train robbers. I mean, the skeletal ghost train robbers. I mean, you gain 15 experience. You gain an item, skull chips. You got an item, skeleton bone. You got an item, gold tooth. Alice studies the remains of your undead foe. Perfect. Off to the side of the trail, you spot one of those weird cacti that produce sealed cans of tuna fish as fruit. What a world. That is indeed a very odd world. A wave of heat hits you from behind. You turn around to see a hellcalf, pawing the ground and eyeing you with ill intent in his dead black demonic eyes. Charge it. I wish I had weird cacti as well. There's one that I think gives you coffee. And I kind of sometimes drink coffee, and it would be kind of worth it. I swear, I just, like, I'd find a way. I would plant that thing in my house, and I would have all the coffee I can get myself, because caffeine is You put out the unholy fire that animated that unfortunate doggy? Dog? Wait. Doji? Doggy? What? How? Why is this? Is there? Okay, hold on. I need to check and see what that word means. Dogi. Holy shite. Okay, so, that's a dogi, apparently, which is apparently, a word for a motherless or neglected neglected kill me neglected calf. See, that's your first mistake, having a sleep schedule. Honestly, I probably need my coffee to live, but that's also because I tend to not sleep enough, because I'm more awake at night. Which means it doesn't matter how tired I am, as long as something's interesting to me, I will be up past 1 in the morning. And I get up at 8. Like, I have to be up and at work by 8 in the morning. So, I think last night I did really well by sleeping 5 hours and 45 minutes. And I think before that I slept like 4 hours. The night before that. And the night before that I did better and I slept like 6. I know it is! I'm apparently, I was listening to some video or something, and they were saying, like, there was some sleep scientist, and he was, like, saying, like, here's a quiz that tells you if you're, like, sleep deprived, and one of the things was, like, some people are like, oh, I get great sleep, I get in bed, my head hits the pillow, and I'm out, and it's like, no, that's actually, and he's like, that's not actually a good sign of, good sleep, that's actually the sign of exhaustion. Someone who's well-rested should take about 20 minutes to fall asleep. If you're falling asleep in under 20 minutes, you're sleep deprived, most likely. Pathologically sleep deprived. And I was like, I've taken 5-minute naps before, where I set a timer for 5 minutes, and I woke up when the alarm went off. So, I'm definitely sleep deprived. Then there was, like, a few other things as well that I don't remember off the top of my head, but that was the one that I remembered the most. Oh, and it's like, I think one of them was also, like, if you are in, like, a boring meeting or, like, a boring whatever and, like, nothing is engaging you and you start to feel drowsy, that's also another sign of being sleep deprived, because those things shouldn't make you drowsy. They'll make you bored, but not drowsy, which means the only reason you're awake is because you're stimulated by whatever interests you. So, yeah. Like, he gave 4 examples of that, like, show you're chronically sleep deprived, and I was like, oh, all of these fit me. Okay. You got an item, cow's blood. You got an item, brass bull ring. You gain 56 meat. You skin the cow with your trusty knife. You got an item, extra thick leather. Nice job. A nearby cloud of dust turns out to be a bandit on a horse, riding hell for leather for unknown reasons. Well, I know them, but you don't. You pull your horse up alongside hers and match your speed. Hey, what's up? What's the fire? Get bent and or lost. So So options: get neither, leave her alone, or trick her out of her boots. Sure, let's see. We'll fight her and see if we can get her boots. If we don't get her boots next time, we'll just trick her out of her boots. You beat up the bandit and take her presumably ill-gotten meat, as well as her fancy speed enchanted boots. Odd that she wasn't taking advantage of them. Maybe she misread the label and assumed her horse would go faster too. You gain 15 experience. You got an item, hightailing boots. Okay, well I can get her boots anyways. That's a good thing. So, maximum speed or maximum armor. Let's see. Speed? How high should that get anyways? Hi, Belle. I don't think getting sleepy in meetings is just ADHD. Especially because if you're the hyperactive ADHD, in meetings then you'd be, rather than sleepy, you would be fidgeting like crazy. Unless you are, me, then you wouldn't be fidgeting like crazy, but you would probably... actually, no, I'd probably be fidgeting. I'd probably be, like, writing stuff in my notebook, like, desperately trying to be like, I'm not bored, you are. Trying to, like, just keep myself entertained one way or another. There's been some rare occasions where I've actually been, like, fully, like, well-rested. Which Discord? I mean, I guess you can go ahead. I'm just checking some stuff, but, like, if you want to, you can go ahead. Okay. I wanted to check a quick guide because I decided to try to build for hard mode, and then I realized I don't know anything about hard mode to properly build for hard mode, and then there you go. That's the one. Okay. Oh, I should also do that so I can see what I'm doing. And I should probably pull my own chat up so I can see my own chat. That would probably be useful for me. Okay. Yeah, from what I understood, like, from the sleep scientist, he was all like... He said a significant portion, I don't remember the percentages, but I think it was like at least 60 to 70% of Americans are chronically sleep deprived. Like, I've been without caffeine before, and it didn't really hurt anything, but I tend to drink my tea less for the caffeine and more for the flavor. So. But I do drink tea, and it's not decaf. How many points do I have? Experience. Where is my experience number? Ah, there it is. Okay. Well, we'll go with that. We will go with... And I probably want to go with Moxie as well. Indeed. Hello, Booby. Ah, yes. The other thing for me to deal with water being not the most JJ Horse. From the other way I deal with water being not as interesting flavored to me is I made this thing with lemon juice and stevia, liquid stevia, and I just make it as like a water drink enhancer, and that does it for me. Soggy leaf water. Oof. Okay. Some distance off the trail, you see a water tower that appears to have sprung a small leak. Plug it up. You fire a single bullet into the hole, plugging it and rendering the water supply safe, if slightly leaded. That sounds super safe. Yeah, stevia is like at least 2 times as sweet as sugar. And then it's also like, it's like no calories or something like that, but the problem is that unlike sugar, it doesn't stimulate the same centers in your brain, the one that, you know, makes people crazy for sugar and addicted to sugar. So it's not going to cover that craving, but it will give you sweetness. Okay, I think I'm going to head back down to dirt water. I'm surprised I was not bothered. What's up with horse knees? Question mark? Oh, I guess it is a little bit backwards. What? Hi, I'm May Cody. Any mail for me? Nope. Darn. Well, I'd like to send a postcard. Alrighty, let's have it. You write a quick note to Rufus letting him know what you've been up to, and that you're okay. That'll be, oh, it's one of them prepaid ones. That'll be 0 meat then. Thanks. Huzzah. I wanted to get that up with. Okay, hold on. Well, no, I could do that. Yeah, let's do that first. Heck yes. You hop in the ghostly carriage, which seems to support your and Alice's weight well enough. An invisible driver yells, "Yah!" and cracks an invisible whip, and an invisible horse snorts. The carriage starts moving, and soon you're out of sight of dirt water. Wait, I could wear the spittoon? Jesus Christ. Please no. That's going too far. A thick gray fog and envelops. Envelops? Envelops. I'm gonna say envelops the carriage, and you lose all sense of time and space. Eventually the fog clears and the carriage parks near a very large and ornate mansion. That word's hard, huh? A disembodied voice calls, "All out for Gun Manor, last stop." Christ, I've never worn the spittoon. I didn't even know you could wear the spittoon. I should have realized you could do that. Okay. Wow, have you ever seen a house this big? Nope, I heard Gun Manor was a real sight to behold though. It sure is, must have cost a fortune. I reckon Miss Gunn has a fortune or two to spare. What would you do with that kind of money? Well, I'd never go thirsty, that's for certain. Heh. Oh, maybe we should not pick this lock. We will see. Ooh. I kinda like this music. It's a lady carrying some weird equipment. Excuse me, do you work here? Me? No. Nuts. I can't find any employees in the gift shop either. I haven't even started this job yet and it's already a pain in my neck. What's wrong? I can't get inside. Miss Gunn hired me to come out here and deal with a bunch of spooks that are haunting the place. I can't do that if I can't even get in the front door, though. Who's Miss Gunn? You've never heard of Terry Gunn? Should I have? Well, I would think so. She's a pretty famous inventor. You've got her best-known invention hanging right there on your belt. She invented belt buckles? Belt buckles? Ah! Belt buckles? Wow! Guns. She invented guns. Oh. Spooks? Like ghosts? Exactly like that. Yep, 13 of them, according to my instruments. Florence Cunningham Ghost Annihilation Services. That's me. Interesting. What do you annihilate them with? Science. I was gonna guess that weird rifle-like, weird kind of rifle-like contraption you're carrying. Yeah, it shoots science! What's wrong with the front door? The front door? Well, it's, locked? No, not locked, no. So what's the problem? Okay, see, I'm a ghost hunter. I ain't a spider hunter. I don't hunt spiders at all. And there's a huge, gross, hairy, fanged, drooling, giant spider in the foyer. So until I either find another way in, or find someone else to take care of the spider hunting side of the biz, I'm staying right the frig out here, okay? I can see you feel pretty strongly about this. I do. Well maybe I can help you out. Hey, that'd be swell. You know, you look reasonably tough and or wily. Why don't we team up? I'll handle the ghosts and you can handle the things that aren't ghosts. Okay. Florence, let's go. Roger, copy. It's May, actually. I think, if I remember right, technically green tea and black tea can have equal amounts of caffeine. The main difference is the brew temperature and the steeping time. That's what mainly causes the difference between how much caffeine you might get in a cup. As another note, hold on a second, I need to like pull out the box so I can reference it. If you have a sore throat as well, there's a couple things I can recommend for you. There's this thing called, let's see, throat coat. My character was ham-boating. I don't know what that word means. I'll send you like, I'll get my phone and send you a picture of, what's that herbal, what the herbal looks like. But, it was recommended to me by, a singer who talked about like how sometimes she had to sing with a sore throat or while sick or whatever because she has some sort of immune issue. And that might help. The other thing I can recommend is some cough drops as well that are very strong. According to her, they taste nasty as heck, but I'm kind of okay with flavor, but that's apparently just me being weird. It's very good for dealing with really consistent coughs. It's like when you smack your legs, arms, whatever, in a fast-paced rhythm. Okay, I see. But yeah, I will send you a picture because I can't actually figure out what this thing is called properly. I mean, kinda can, kinda can't. But yeah, it's, I think it's like the brand is Traditional Medicinals, Seasonal Teas. The, I guess, flavor is called Throat Coat, and she said the one that you need to get is the one with the lemon, God, words I can't pronounce. Lemon, how do you pronounce it? I need to just... Echinacea? That's not what I would have called it, but okay, Echinacea. That's apparently the one specifically she recommended. That can help, and again, Fisherman's Friend. The, cough drop. I have that as well, but I'd have to get up again to go find it, and I have a decent idea. It's kind of a numbing one, but it's not really. If I remember right, like the main ingredients were capsaicin and menthol, so it's basically hot and cold for your throat. And I did mention it once to a doctor when I was complaining of a sore throat and stuff like that and being sick for a while. And she was like, wow, that's strong. And I was like, what? The thing is apparently it does have a weird flavor, but again, it seems to work really well for if you've got a persistent cough. You just kind of have to deal with the taste. I'm, again, weird, so I'm fine with the taste. Or rather, that is not intolerable for me at all. You try to handle the front door. It doesn't seem locked, but some kind of force is holding it shut. Yeah, some ghost is playing tricks on you because they know you ain't packing science. Stand back, I got this. Florence unlimbers her weird rifle and fires a short burst of swirling light into the doorknob. You hear an eek sound from the inside and the door swings open. Haha, works every time. Oh yes, another thing to note, Hoovie, Fisherman's Friend comes in like a little white box. I had a friend that I recommended it to, and he had no idea, he could not find it, because he didn't know what it looked like. He was like, he sent me a picture, he's like, yeah, I'm going to the store, and he takes a picture of the shelf of like, cough drops, and he's like, yeah, I don't see it here, and I was like, actually look in the bottom right corner of your, picture, it's right there, right there in the bottom row, right there. So yes, just to let you know, it's not in your typical, box, or not in your typical, like, bag for cough drops. And I've always found it in the bottom shelf, but I don't know how that would be for where you're at. This doesn't seem that scary. Exterminate it. It's probably going to kick my butt. It's not going to kick my butt. Oh, no, it's going to kick my butt. Oh, it's not going to kick my butt. Oh, it does a scary dance. -4 to all stats. Well, I will poison you. I should have done that from the beginning. You whip a small, non-threatening spider for 10 damage, applying 6 poison. A small, non-threatening spider is defeated. The poor thing. See? That wasn't so bad. Easy for you to say. She shudders again. Oops. Okay. Oh. Okay, I assumed that was a window, but hold on. I keep walking out the door! It's a plaque. Read it. The House of Miss Terry Gunn. Teresa Terry Gunn, born 1847, built this stately, if architecturally unusual, manor house in the late 70s, completed in 1877. Using the proceeds from her famous invention, the gun, after her retirement in 1891, she graciously opened many other rooms to the public as a museum and historical center. Interesting. I hear weird clicky clicks. The radiator is as cold as a radiator is when the boiler isn't working. It's a newfangled electronic intercom system. Yeah, I have always been just very good at getting sick, so even without going out, I've managed to get myself sick multiple times already. Oh god. The intercom is making an annoying humming and crackling noise. Press the talk button. Hello? Psst. Hell? Psst. Ah, a ghost just said hell at me. Spooky. I'm pretty sure that's not a ghost. The intercom's just busted. Hello? Hello? Is it? Who's it? Miss Gunn? No, Miss Gunn. Oh man, that would have been a pretty good joke if the intercom wasn't broken. Would it? Miss Gunn, did you know your intercom is broken? You'll have to break. Wait, stick up my is broke. Are we gonna do these old vaudeville gags all day? What do you mean old? It's 1895. Vaudeville is at its peak. Okay, so I guess we should not. Yeah, some of it's probably from sleep deprivation. For sure. Brr, it's cold as a federal grant administrator's heart in here. Hold on. Brr, it's cold as a federal grant administrator's heart in here. I wonder what's causing that. You don't think it's, you know, all that ice? Nah, you got it backwards. The ice wouldn't be here if it wasn't cold to begin with. That's science. Maybe the house's heat got shut off somehow? We better see if there's a furnace or boiler or something. It'll probably be in the basement. Alright, let's have a look around. Parlor. Cellar. The door is barred. Disbar it. You remove the bar from the door and hurl it out a nearby window. Go through the door. Oh, her weapons are all glowy. How interesting. It's a box of old photos. Look through them. They're all photos of boring looking people you don't recognize. Just a bunch of dusty old cleaning supplies. It's Florence, the ghost hunter. Well, she's freaking out, so I suppose I should talk with her. How we doing, Florence? Oh, holy jeez, look at all those spiders. Yeah, there's kind of a surprising number of them, huh? Listen, I'm gonna just stand over here and hyperventilate a little. You go on ahead, and if you need anything, feel free to come back over here and tell me about it. Fine. I see. God, this is such a workout. Walking like this? I would be so tired. It's a big can of paint with a brush sitting on top of it. Paint's on the wall. Boo. Ah. Oh, so maybe that's... You're still not sure why you decided to paint that. So it was probably not me. I cannot tear it open to find out. Okay. Let's just get in a fight then. Which one do I want to wreck the most? We will... Yeah. Crap. Oh. Poison spit. Oh, they're so mean. They poisoned me. I don't like it. Oh, they killed my healer. I may not live. I might die. We might not do a live. Well, let's kill this one first. Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna live. We did a die. You always hated spiders and turns out they hate you too. You get so angry about losing the fight that you pass out. You wake up the next morning in your bed. Doc Alice must have carried you back here after you got knocked out. You're a little sore, but not otherwise any worse for the wear. You are pretty hungry though, and sober. Okay, well, considering that I just did a die, I'm probably going to need to level some more. Insult yourself. You call yourself a four-fleshin' jerk. You gain an effect, angry. You call yourself a possum-sniffin' four-fleshin' jerk. Possum sniff? Christ. Okay, I don't need to know. Yeah, I'm gonna need to do some... of that grinding. I don't care. I have plenty of these. Okay, and then I just need to save up for a skill book. Hi, I'm May Cody. Any mail for me? Yes, actually. Package came for you. Here you are. You got an item. Package from Rufus. Thanks. It's a package from your younger brother, Rufus. He's weird, but he's a sweet kid at heart. Open it. Dear sis, I found this and thought it might help you not die. You got an item. Modern snake oiler. Nice. Geez, you really miss that kid, and you miss your parents. You get all nostalgic just thinking about it. Nostalgia mode unlocked in options menu. Sniff. Oh, that's made this darker. Heck. Well, let's read this real quick. There's an article entitled Debilitating Toxins, Where Are They Now? Gives bad medicine, a combat skill that will reduce a target's moxie. There's a recipe for a new kind of snake oil concoction that looks like it might come in handy in a fight. Gives good medicine, a skill that lets you recover HP in combat. There's a free sample of a cologne that says it will make your spleen bigger. Gives a big spleen. A perk that lets you consume more potions in a day. I don't really use any of these. Yes, it changed the colors. It added a vignette sort of effect. You see where like the outside edge is darker, and then it's also changed it so it's kind of like sepia toned, kind of, but not quite. I guess I should pick bad medicine, good medicine. I'm gonna say we'll pick up good medicine. I think that seems more useful to me. You practice making the snake oil concoction until you can do it with your eyes closed. You got a skill, good medicine. When you open your eyes again, it appears that somebody has stolen your magazine. Scoundrel. Okay, I need to change something about the setting. Ow, my eyes. I don't know which is better. Also, I think I need to change something video-wise. Oh, okay, never mind. I don't need to do that. I thought I did, but I didn't. I lied. Oh, Christ. No, I hate this. I don't hate this. I do hate this. I kind of hate it. I kind of don't. Should I use nostalgia mode or not? It's weird to me because I haven't gotten used to it, but after it's been there for a while, I'll probably be fine with it. So it's up to... Yeah, after I turned off sepia or whatever, the nostalgia mode, it got too bright. And then when I turned it back on though, it turned to orange. RPG sheet is better. Which one is that? RPG sheet? Yeah, there's definitely some darkening around the edges. Is this RPG sheet? Ah. So this one? Oh, okay. Ah, my eyes. So confused. Kept flicking it on and off. Why did I do that to myself? Wait. Hold on. There was like a baker dude? Christ. Where'd I leave my spatula? Okay. Hi, I'm a crab. I have questions for my character. Okay. Comb his mane. Saddle up. We shall head to Buttonwillow's store real quick first. I did do this to myself. You've crossed paths with Wandering Sally again. Howdy, May. Interested in trading? You bet. She tends to have new items much more often. But not quite anything I particularly need right now. That might come in handy. I don't think I have any for some reason. Could have sworn I have weak fungicide, and this is a fungicide bomb. We'll just grab all of them then. And hopefully I just won't need money later. Wish the meat made a smacking noise. You know, that's not a bad point. That probably would be good. You crest a hill to see a skeleton propped up on its elbows, looking through a pair of binoculars at the horizon. I guess he died before whatever he was waiting for showed up. Grab them. Oof. You got an item, disposable binoculars. These will come in handy. They will also come in pairs, because otherwise they wouldn't be binoculars. Okay, nothing I care about. So we will do a leave. Alright. I need to go level up somewhere. So let's try Snake Spring. A nearby hissing sound alerts you to the presence of a snake, or at least something that sounds like a snake, which turns out to be a goblin cooking flapjacks on a flat and baking hot rock. The grayish batter sizzles as the goblin pours out some more, and then they look up and give you a surprised look. Hey, what? What? A human? Hey, what two doing out here? You two thieving flapjacks maybe? Nope. Let's try talking to it. Be calm, I will not jack your flaps. Did I say that wrong? I will not flap your jock jams to flapping. I will not flap your jock jams to flapping. Please, what you two wanting? Distract it and pick its pockets. To waiting and looking behind, many snakes to approaching, unheard for flapjacks are sizzling. Snakes, these are a delicious ingredient, but I am seeing not snakes. Never to minding, I mistake. Perhaps a stick? Goodbye, I too leaving. Help me. That confuses me so much. It's a coffee cactus. I need my foraging. I just want my coffee. What the Christ. Okay, no, yeah, this is what we're gonna have to deal with. Okay, an endless stream of snakes pours out of a hole in the canyon wall. Let's, fuck. I don't know if I can grab a bunch and survive. Let's grab a handful and try it anyways, because why not suffer? Let's see. Okay, we'll have at least one dead snake by the next turn, which will make it, hopefully, not as horrendous later. And not poisoned, which is good. Oh, thank God they missed. Okay, either one would die, but which one has better stats? They both have equal stats, so we will get this one. Pain. Yeah, that one's definitely the strongest one. Okay, so I actually don't even need to worry about this one. Can you get another ally soon? That might help. I don't know. I don't know if I can have multiple ones. Indeed, the whiff definitely helps. You successfully killed 4 snakes out of infinity snakes. Just infinity more to go. You gain 40 experience. You got an item, snake spleen. You got an item, snake liver. You collect 2 venom and 3 medicine. These snakes don't have enough skin on them for you to even bother pulling out your knife. Hooray. I don't know how I feel about this place. Let's grab a handful. So there's only one that's particularly scary to me. No, there's 2 that are particularly scary to me. No, there's only one. This is the only one I need to worry about. And that didn't work. Well. That be how it... That's just how it is sometimes. Apparently my moxie or whatever is high enough. I don't need to worry too much about that. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, but at least I can deal with this one. Maybe I should have walked up and slapped him with another snake. I should have walked up and slapped him with another snake. It's fine. Next time I'll know. Maybe I should heal myself. Just in case one of these guys gets lucky. Yeah, that. Oh, I can heal myself for 10 HP without using my turn. That's actually a lot more useful than I thought it was. Oi. Yes, the other one, these guys, their stats seem to be too low to hit me. I don't know what stats are required to hit me, but clearly this one was able to hit me. But this means they can't hit me at the current amount of strength I'm at. Sure. Literally? That's how this works? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that, but I found out when I realized that they kept missing a lot. What do I even do with all this medicine and stuff? I assume I can use them for something, but I have no clue. Okay, so that can poison an enemy. Come to think of it, didn't I have a briefcase at some point in time? I see. Let's get some medicine. That didn't seem to do much, but okay. It is what it is. I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm supposed to do with these. I'm sure there must be some way to improve it. Okay. Let's see. Let's try fighting a big one. So it's basically like the one I saw before. So it's definitely better to grab a big pack of them. Yeah, I definitely got less experience. Maybe I can sell them. Let's see if I can walk over here. Well, pow. It worked. This is acceptable. That was painful. 20 more damage and extra poison. That seems like a good choice. I think I need more caffeine. I think that should take it out of combat. Yep, that should take it out of combat by the next turn. Perfect. Anything to worry about now. Doesn't seem to particularly matter what I do at this point in time. God, I need something more entertaining than this. I'll fall asleep. One last fight, because I think I can only have 5 fights a day per location. Oh. Wrong button. That was a mistake. Well, it's a very dead little snack. I'm sorry, snack. Oh god, okay. Yes, it was a mistake. You're right. You're right. That's exactly what that was. I'm not saying that I'm going to start drinking because of you, Andarius, but we might start sipping. Let's see. My rum is almost gone. What a shame. I'm going to have to work again on dealing with my ability to tolerate the burn, I suppose, of liquor. That burns. An endless stream of snakes pours out of a hole in the canyon wall. A voice in your head explains that you're much too tired to fight more snakes today. Okay, yeah. What a shame. What? Oh, I accidentally clicked out of the game. Okay, well, I need to do something else to work on. Ah. You encounter a bandit who doesn't look very bandit-like due to the lab coat and slide rule holster. Fortunately, she's also wearing the standard black bandit hat, otherwise you might not have been able to tell. Alright, Buster, this is a stick-up. Hand over the meat. You don't seem to have a gun. How about I just punch you out and leave his head? Ha! I'd like to see you try, because I've invented an anti-punching ring, and that would help me test it. I kind of want to see what conning her out of meat would do. Let's go. Let's see about conning her. An anti-punching ring, you say? That's pretty good. You know what you need to go with it? An anti-kicking rock. You just picked that rock up off the ground. You surprised me, and I dropped it. Look, see these little flecks of quartz? So that's the crystal relay that holds the anti-kick magic. I bought it from a goblin sage for 25 meat. Since you're a member of the scientific community, I'll be happy to sell it to you for only 30. Since you're a member of the scientific community, I'll be happy to sell it to you for only 30. Okay, you've got a deal. You gain 10 experience, you gain 30 meat. This reminds me of like, what's it called again? Idiocracy? And it was like something like, what's 50 minus 20? 80 million. Oh, that's a lot of money. I like money. And it was like, what? Something at the side of the road catches your attention. It's a slumped-over old skeleton wearing a wizard hat. I think you'll agree that that's reasonably attention-getting. And the skeleton lifts her skull and peeks at you. She holds up a rusty old can of beans and scrapes her thumb bone across her fist, or her first two finger bones, in the universal gesture for financial transaction. Oh Christ. Let's try hornswaggling. Ask about her gold tooth. I haven't got any use for a can of beans. I do notice that you're sporting a shiny gold tooth there, though. The skeleton blinks at you. Wait, no, the skeleton looks at you, but you get the sense that she would have blinked if she could. She shrugs, wrenches the tooth out of its socket, and tosses it to you, then waves you away. Guess she figures she doesn't have any use for it anyhow. You got an item. Gold tooth. You gain 10 experience. What? God, I need weird cacti to produce food items for me. That'd be great. I'd love that. You find a safe on the side of the trail. Ironic, you think to yourself, that it's in such an unsafe location. Haha, the safe's in an unsafe location. You hop down from JJ Horse to find that the safe is locked, in addition to being closed, which you could tell it was from horseback. Yay. Indeed. I also have my companion, Doc Alice, whose whole thing is, if I remember right, her entire thing is anti-skeletons. There's the other lady who lost her family to Hellcasts. Her thing is, like, enemy of Hellcasts. Fighting any sort of Hellcat helps that character level up. Fighting any sort of skeleton or necromancy-related things helps Doc Alice level up. I don't remember about the old man. I think the goblin one helps you talk your way out of goblin encounters. I don't remember if there's anyone else, but basically they all have like different specialized enemies. You notice a smoldering hole in the ground and recognize it as the habitat of the southeast western coal snake. They keep to themselves mostly, but they're also known to enjoy a fight if one is thrust upon them. Thrust one upon it. Of course. As it should be. I have a totally random question. Where does your profile picture come from? Profile picture? Which picture specifically are you talking about? Do you mean like the avatar I'm using, basically? Ah, I don't really remember. I found it on the internet somewhere, some time ago, and then I was like, yeah. I thought it was like cute or something, and I was just like, sure, let's just put that in. And then that's just been the way it was for a while. Also, like, yeah. It was nice and simple, and I just liked it. So I don't really know where that came from. You put the snake back in the ground, though in a slightly different sense. Oops. You gain 10 experience. You got an item snake liver. You skin it with your trusty knife. I get cool snake skin. Let me in! Let me back in! I want to face the spider! What? JJ Horse is the best horse. Truly, there is no horse better than JJ Horse. Oh. I can't sneak back in to the spiders. What a shame! Let me back in. I want to go face spiders. And this is all stuff that I don't recognize, I think. Ooh. Build a crate. Hammer plus nails. It's a we build the crate out of planks of wood just lying there, and magically it becomes a loot chest. It's a crate, presumably full of mining supplies. I mean, you should know that. You built it. I see. So what did I do? Just stick things in the crate that I built and then, like, open it again? That sounds accurate. Oh boy. Oh, there's no more snacks. Come back. Didn't want you gone for good. I just wanted you, gone temporarily so I could get you back and hunt you somewhere. For, perfectly legit reasons. But you see, they like that? Your heart skips a beat as you spy a floating cow skull in the middle distance. It doesn't seem to have noticed you yet. See, it's just standard snake greetings. You just slap a snake with a snake, and that's how the snakes say hello. Surely. You crushed that cow skull to powder, but not before you extracted the useful bits of it. You gained 10 experience. You got an item. Cow fangs. You got an item. Infernal soul fragment. I, for one, love being hit in the face with a human when I leave the house. Of course! Who wouldn't? Wait, I wouldn't. Hold on, before I implicate myself further. You find a crate of supplies bound for a nearby army fort. Looks like it fell off the wagon, or the driver fell off the wagon and was too drunk to strap it down. In any case, it looks like it got knocked open by the fall. See what's inside. You fish the crate and help yourself to its military contents. It's not like those army cowards have any use for it back east in their coward hidey holes. You got an item, full canteen. You got an item, silver bullet. You got an item, hardtack. Oh yeah, how is, my, what's it, layout? Is the, text in the chat box too big? Should I make the chat box area smaller? Like, do you have any feedback for how I should tweak that to improve it? You discover what is either an open grave or a very deep and rectangular pothole. Jump in and see what you find. Well, if it's a pothole, it must have been here for a very long time because you found the remains of an antique traffic accident. You got an item, gold skull. You got an item, burial whiskey. Okay. I'm glad to hear it. I wasn't sure if I should tweak something. As you're riding down the trail, a dirty urchin jumps out, points a toy pistol at you, and demands that you pay the toll by doing 20 push-ups. You pay the boy. Satisfied by your demonstration of upper body strength, the child allows you to pass without pretending to shoot you. Amazing. I mean, it could be worse. The kiddo could have tried to do shoot anyways. Out in the middle of the desert, you find an abandoned minecart. It's sitting on a section of the minecart track about 12 feet long, which starts nowhere in particular and ends even less of somewhere in particular. It's mostly full of plain old rocks, not even very interesting looking ones. However, if you left without searching it thoroughly, you'd just end up driving yourself crazy later with the thought you might have missed something valuable, and so you spend a good half an hour inspecting rocks, and eventually find one that might be worth something. You got an item, unrefined meat nugget. Now that I think about it. No, it wasn't this place. Where was it? Was it this one? Can I use my... Hey Alice. What? I just wanted to tell you about this mining stuff. Okay, so the first machine here is an automatic... I should have looked at this stuff. What? Hold on. Let me just copy this message I saw in the moderation. Or love got auto-modded for this. I stopped and looked over and was like, what? What? This is an automatic slag presser. Alice stares blankly. Okay, hold on. This is... Okay, what are these? What are these? This is some sort of furnace. This is some sort of... Heck if I know what this is. Ow. What is this? Okay, Alice, this is a... slag? And this thing over here, this thing is used to... Oh, okay. The extract. And then... What? Wait, is there any benefit if I can figure out how this works? Unless this goes what I hit for equipment. Ash? Oh, this is an automatic. Okay, I think it's just random. Gold. Smelter. Yeah, we're just gonna stop. I think there is no actual benefit. I was hoping I could use those things, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll experiment with that later on some other time and see if I ever figure out the answer. Off to one side of the trail, you see a covered wagon and a small family of settlers who look upset. You folks okay? We're on our way to Dirtwater, but our wagon went and broke down on us. That's rough. You're liable to get attacked by bandits out here, or snakes, or coyotes, or ghosts, or other things that basically live exclusively on stranded travelers. Isn't there something you can do to help us? Give them a ride to Dirtwater. Alright, I'll give you, wait a minute, you've got 2 horses hitched to this wagon. Why don't you just ride the horses? What? You know how to ride a horse, don't you? Just ride to Dirtwater. But these are cart horses! Oh, for the love of... Help them ride to Dirtwater. You help the confused settlers figure out how to sit on the back of a cart horse and lead them back to Dirtwater on a rope. 10-10. 10-10.
Oui?
I could have sworn that this looks like there should be something like right here. Well, let's go to Shaggy Dog Cave and see if we can find something in this area. JJ Horse makes best horse sounds. A few hundred yards up the trail, you see a solitary skeleton trudging towards the northwest. It doesn't seem to have noticed you, or anything else really. Attack it. Target. A mindless skeleton. Well, at least it's mindless. That helps me sleep at night, I'm sure. As you're riding towards your destination, you pass by a building in which a barn dance is happening. I guess that makes it a barn. The people inside seem to be having a pretty good time. Join in. You mosey in and have a grand old time at the barn dance. You even learn a few new moves. Most of the moves involve pretending to reel somebody in from across the dance floor with a lasso, but still, they're new moves. I see. Best dance. You notice a smoldering hole in the ground and recognize it as the habitat of a southeast western coal snake. They keep to themselves mostly, but they're also known to enjoy a fight if one is thrust upon them. Thrust one upon it. Okay, so we theoretically could also do this later. The only appropriate greeting for fellow snakes. I would know. I'm apparently a snake oiler. Which is not at all a questionable job. It is the mindless skeleton again. We will let Doc Alice use her magical BS powers to insta-gib a skeleton. Why am I oiling snakes though? The first part, you don't even understand. I have so many questions, but it's probably best if I never ask and they never get answered. Your heart skips a beat as you spy a floating cow skull in the middle distance. It doesn't seem to have noticed you yet. Approach it. Oh, I should have used a different attack, and this would be dead in the first round. I just want to have this over with. Yeah, maybe that's what that's about. Yeah. Wait, can I open this? I can't open it. What a shame. Okay. Aha! Cracked the safe. I have a bunch of stock certificates. I can make a crate out of this. I have a lasso. I have a bunch of soap. Lots of bars of soap to draw. Not important. Ooh, hold on. Hello. Is this a weapon I can pick up? Oh, it's not. No, that was just a crate. What is this? It's a button cactus. I put my foraging back. Thanks. Looks like Jethro's bones were dug up by some varmint or other. Rip Jethro. This is the only appropriate way to go through a burned out village. Crawl away. I think that sounds like a very, very good idea, really. Like, what could be a better idea? Dynamite Dan. What a shame I can't buy a year's supply of dynamite. I have best moves. Okay, I'm sorry, every time I see JJ Horse do that, it's just, it brings joy. There's a row of lockers here. Must have been used for storing the personal effects of the fellers who used to work this mine. The first one is labeled Ellsbury WM and doesn't have a lock on it. The label on the second one is covered in some kind of white glue. The third one is labeled Loose Ben and has a combination lock on it. The locker contains one of those mining helmets with a lamp on it and a bottle of laudanum. Okay. I'm confused about the strange white stuff and I kind of don't know if I want to think about that. or figure out what the heck that is. But we will do it anyways. Okay, there's a combination lock on here, and you don't know the combo. Fortunately, the sort of lockers they have at work sites for employees to put their lunches in are not exactly high security locks. Nuts. There's nothing inside except a couple of old empty milk bottles and their discarded paper caps. The caps advertise the Butterfield Dairy with a little logo in the shape of the territory and a star presumably marking the dairy's location. So, probably this is milk. White goo is probably milk. You open the door to reveal a skeleton covered in the same white goo that was outside of the locker. Ah, you get it. This guy must have died after his coworkers played a prank on him when they stuffed him into his locker and then filled it with shaving cream. Wow. Okay. Okay. The guy must have died after his coworkers played a prank on him where they stuffed him into his locker and then filled it with shaving cream. Get ready for a fight. A shaving cream's covered skeleton. I think this might kill me, theoretically. No, wait, I have this. She'll handle this for me. I'm sorry, vengeful spirits, be gone. Be gone. Well, at least he's not suffering anymore, and his bones are really clean. You gain 15 experience, you gain skeleton bones, skull chips, and a handful of loose teeth. It's a pity Alice didn't benefit from that, but okay. Tie a rope to the crossbeam. Climb down there. Mine it. What are these? These stones have little triangles painted on them, and they're in a triangle. It's very triangle. There is a strange gas down here. You want to stop looking at the spiral right now. It's an exposed meat vein, throbbing and pulsing. Warm. Reach in. This cart looks like it's only partially real. You need it anyways. Unrefined meat nugget. This cart is vibrating. You need it anyways. You got unrefined meat nugget. You don't like this one bit. Black fluid oozes from the vein. A scour's masses below it on the floor. A slit runs the length of the meat vein. Reach inside. It goes in further than you expected. It's warm. Keep going. You're in up to the shoulder when you feel it. A meat cart. Rip it out. You got an item. Unrefined meat nugget. Looking at the spiral makes you feel queasy. This cart is frighteningly normal for fluids. Looks like this guy should have picked better friends. Take the pick. So, did everyone just go insane and then do some crazy BS? I don't know. Well, time to leave. Seems like we got everything that we could find here. Yeah, I didn't realize the meat veins were pulsating either, really. But today I've learned. And yes, there's definitely been grosser things. It's just like, I don't know. Destroyed campsite. This knapsack seems like it's taken a lot of abuse recently. Search it. This knapsack seems like it's taken. Okay, most of the contents are trash from being stomped on. You do find a dented can of potted meat, though. You will also notice that the knapsack has a knife sheath strapped to the side, but you don't see the knife anywhere. Okay, well, we have potted meat. This campfire has been thoroughly stomped on and kicked. Someone was real serious about fire safety. The tent is a real mess. It looks like it was trampled by a whole herd of cows. There's something odd about it, though. Yikes, you think maybe this used to be a person? Investigate. Diagnosis doc? Cause of death. Hit by a freight train. The only tracks I see are cow tracks, though. Could have been cows, I suppose. There's a leg missing, though. Cows aren't meat eaters. Well, neither are trains. There are cow tracks leading away from the mangled corpse. It probably wouldn't be hard to follow them. Okay, we'll follow the tracks. You follow the cow tracks for 100 yards or so, after which they stop suddenly. There doesn't seem to be anything of interest nearby. Well, darn. As you reach the center of the clearing, you are simultaneously struck with a profound awe and a terrible stench as you discover the largest road apple you've ever seen. You can't even imagine how this got here. Was it a giant horse? Was it 200 normal-sized horses acting collaboratively? They should have sent a poet. Yeah, they should have. So, that's what that means. I suppose I should have realized the shape of it. Clean it up. You make a little dent in it. I'm just gonna keep on spamming this button until it's gone. You made a little dent in it, hooray. I did it. What the heck are those sounds? I didn't know what a road apple was either, but I've learned. Nah. Wow, JJ. Force. You round a corner in a box canyon and find yourself face to face with a pyrobove. You're boxed in. What? Oh, pyrobove, as in like bovine. Poison or puke? Where's this going? You've got an item: roasted cow tongue and cow fangs. Could have sworn it feels like there's like some empty space that should have stuff in it, right? Am I crazy? You encounter that burns. You encounter some homesteaders who seem to have run their wagon off the road. Either that or they found a wagon in their ditch and are pretending to be sad about it. I think they're pretending to be sad about it. This is clearly a trick. Help them get it out. You tie a rope to the wagon, grab the rope by your teeth, and what? You tie a rope to the wagon, grab the rope by your teeth, and tow them out of the ditch. I see? Okay. You hear a rattling noise behind you, another rattling noise off to your left, and a third rattling noise from somewhere up ahead. You conclude that you've either stumbled into a nest of babies or a nest of rattlers. A quick glance confirms that it's the latter. Not unexpectedly, really. This is no place for babies. Okay. Let me see. What is the highest HP? I can probably kill any one of these. Probably. It's a luck game. The forbidden spaghetti. Cute little rattlers. They even rattle to let you know they're there. So you won't accidentally step on them or get bit. They're so nice. Because that's how this works, right? They're also poisoning me, but that's unimportant. Lazy A-Dude Ranch. You rein in your horse upon hearing a rattle of bones and clinking of chains nearby. With a hiss, a skeletal figure scuttles towards you. What the hell is that? It's a little confusing to look at. Instead of a skull, it has another smaller skeleton growing out of the top of his spine. It also has a manacle locked around one of its ankles, trailing a length of broken chain. Looks like it escaped from somewhere. Is that real? How much have I been drinking? That is indeed a good question. How much have you been drinking? I have been drinking a sensible amount. I see it too, so not that much. I kind of want to see what Alice is going to do, but I kind of want to see what it looks like. Well, I know her favorite thing is Nurse Whiskey, so... Or at least that was the only nurse house call she was accepting when we came by. I want to see what Alice will do, but I really want to see what it looks like. Okay, we're just gonna let Alice... Okay, so you can kind of see what it looks like. You want to take this one? It's too weird for me. Hiss. Alright, well, considering the anatomical structure of the thing, how the little skeleton is anchored to the first cervical vertebra, of a large skeleton and so forth, I say the most effective spot to hit it would be right about... Watch her work. Alice blasts the skeleton with her shotgun at close range, obliterating everything above its sternum. There. Yep. That did the trick. You got an item. Weirdly deformed bone. Truly a master of her work. Oh yes, this place. I remember this. I remember this. Christ, I need to figure out how to get this poor baker out of here. High atop a nearby pine tree, you see a pine cone with a bullseye painted on it. There must be an artistic bird somewhere nearby. Shoot the pine cone. With a flourish, you draw your pistol, shoot the cone, twirl your pistol around several times, and then reholster it, all without even slowing your horse down. I'm a fancy bastard. That's what this is. That was fucking smooth, and I love it. Woo! That snake isn't gonna let you pass without a struggle. Hello, experience points. We shall be good friends. Maybe not good enough friends. I was kind of hoping, you know, just a little bit instigating, but You've put an end to the shocking tale of the shocking snake. You gain 20 experience. You got an item, a snake venom bladder. You liberate the corpse from its skin. You got an item, electric snake skin. You collect 1 medicine from the snake's still sparking organs. Hooray! Wow, what is that thing? What the heck? What in the world's bizarre ruin? That looks dangerous. This monolith is dark. Looks like there's a huge cave in at some point. A weird device. Take it. You got a strange item. A stone arrow. That's pretty fair. I mean, I've not dealt with too many snakes myself. Occasionally when there's a really heavy rainstorm and stuff, like, I'll see a snake on the sidewalk down by the pond, and I know there's this one pond that used to be near my public school, high school, that was absolutely full of baby water moccasins, and then there was that kiddo who was like 7 down by the creek who was catching snakes for fun with his bare hands, and then he let me know that he was catching poisonous snakes or venomous snakes for fun because he was really good at it. And he wasn't apparently that worried about getting bitten, so, you know. And he offered to teach me, and I was like, you know, thank you, but, I'm not brave enough for this. I was just like, yeah, okay, that's nice, but, I'm not brave enough to, try to learn to catch poisonous snakes. Sorry. Like, yeah, good for you, kid. But I'm a coward, so... The Professor's house. The beeping machine leads you to a ramshackle house in the middle of the desert. You could have become a snake oiler. I probably could have. There was literally a kid around my area who, if I really wanted to, could probably teach me the ways. I want a coffee cactus. It would be magical. The professor's toilet isn't in very good repair. Flush it. Hooray. This appears to be an extremely powerful magnifying mirror, basically an inside-out microscope. The microscopic mites that live in your eyelashes seem to be getting along just fine. You gain 5 experience. Well, that's wonderful. This device doesn't seem to be operational unless its function is to do nothing. This dresser contains 10 instances of the exact same shirt and 20 identical socks. Doesn't look like this guy sleeps very much. These books are all about concepts too advanced for you to even recognize. A map annotated with circle and lines. Okay, let's talk with this guy. Excuse me? My name is May Cody. What? Oh, I didn't notice you come in. I'm not used to visitors, but folks generally call me the professor. Is there something I can do for you? Well, I found this bleeping gizmo, and I sort of followed the bleeping, and it led me here? Well, I'll be. It certainly led you to the right place, young lady. This is El Vibrato technology, and I happen to be as much an expert as anyone alive today. Yes, Professor. Professor. El what now? El Vibrato. I'm sure that this probably should be like rolled R's, but you know, don't expect anything of me as far as that goes. They were an ancient race that lived here long before humans. Well, they mostly lived underground, so they might still be living as far as I know. Never seen a peep of an actual person though, just the machines they left behind. Were they space aliens? Could be aliens or genius prehumans or an entirely different terrestrial evolutionary line. At this stage of investigation, it's impossible to say. Isn't it exciting? Here, let me have a closer look at your bleeping gizmo. Give me the device. Aha! As I suspected, this is one of their transponders. It detects other El Vibrato technology and homes in, you see. That'll be why it led you here. I've got a thing I've been trying to repair. He tinkers around with the transponder for a bit and then plugs the strange stone marble into the socket on it. There you go, good as new. Just swipe up or down to turn it on or off. You got an item, El Vibrato transponder. You can rest assured you do not expect a rolling R from anyone with a nice scope. Swipe? Now I gotta warn you, this device will lead you to an abandoned El Vibrato technology, but it also might attract unwanted attention. From what? From the El Vibrato technology. You'll see what I mean. Just be careful. Okay. You know, now that I think about it, you've arrived at a perfect time. In order to get anywhere further with my research, I need more samples of El Vibrato tech. But searching for it eats up all the time I could be using to research it. Aha, I get you. Right. You're the adventuresome type, so bring me back whatever devices you find, and if I can get them up and running, that'll benefit both of us. Alright, deal. Great. First priority will be to get my Keystone Fabricator running. They lock their doors and the things with these little stone alloy blocks, see? So if we can make our own, that'll open a lot of doors for us, literally and figuratively. Alright, what do we need? The components aren't rare, at least as far as priceless ancient technology goes. Bring me, about 5 handfuls of scrap. I should be able to salvage the last parts I need from that much. Roger that. Okay. Sure. See, like, me trying to roll my R's doesn't work. What? I can't do it. I don't know how to do it. I can't roll my R's. It just doesn't happen. So yeah. Yeah, you know what? Anyways, we'll do some wandering and see if we can find some more technology. Try to say Orlov with a Russian accent. I don't know what a Russian accent. Okay, hold on. Orlov. Russian pronunciation. Orlov. What? Hold on. I think I need a better pronunciation thing, because that one was... I could not quite tell what it was trying to say. Orlov. 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 I am so confused. Orlov. I don't know. I don't know if you can, I also don't know if you can actually hear my, wait, let me check. Yeah, you can't hear my, okay, good. You can't hear my Chrome. Actually, maybe that would be a good thing for you to hear. Let's see. I could probably add real quick. maybe I can add another sound setting? Track? I don't know. We'll have to think about that. Orluf. Alright, hold on. Let me find a different pronunciation one. Maybe there will be one that I'll be like, I can understand what they're trying to tell me is how it's pronounced. I see. They didn't have a okay. Orlov? Automated female. Yeah, I don't think that's Arlov. Anyways, back to this great fight. Investigating the smoke of a nearby campfire, you find a bandit snoozing cozily beneath a large and colorful quilt, which seems like a strange choice for camping gear, right? And then he wakes up and jumps to his feet, revealing that the large and colorful quilt is actually a large and colorfully quilted pair of pants. In stark contrast with his whimsical pants, he is undeniably hostile. Okay, anyways, do I want to fight him or steal his gun? Do I get more from fighting him or stealing his gun? Kinda wanna fight him. Pew pew. A quilty pantsed bandit. Aha, I do have nice items now. You handily defeat the bandit and take all his stuff, including his pants, but his underwear is elaborately quilted too, so don't feel bad about it. You got an item, thick quilted pants. You got an item, black boots. Hooray. Let me see. Maximum AP and Moxie. Maximum HP and +2 armor. Okay, that's definitely better. Where am I supposed to go to find more glowy bits? There's an open grave here, and it doesn't have a skeleton inside. I wonder what they're asking for rent. Oh hey, the previous tenant left some stuff. Well, it's all yours now. You got an item, burial whiskey. You got an item, handful of old coins. Ah, yes. I actually think that's a thing in Europe or something. Graves are not permanent necessarily in certain parts of Europe. You pay for a lot for a certain amount of time, and then after that, yeah. As for in the US, graves are typically expected to be pretty much permanent. At least from what I was told. Off to one side of the trail, you spot a tree branch that's the perfect height for some giddy-ups, which is what pull-ups are called around here. Do some. You feel giddy after doing 25 giddy-ups. You gain 15 experience. Ah, yes. Okay, now I need to check this map again, really. Oh wait, maybe it's my item. Examine. Do I want to shut it off? No. I want to turn it back on. Yes. You slide your finger back up the central track. The transponder comes back to life. Still creepy. So this is kind of the different locations. Aha! Wait. So the next one should be around the railway camp? Let me check. Yeah, I think it should be either around the Coleridge Mine, Butterfield Ranch or this, and then it's just kind of like, well, no, maybe not, because they were like doot 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 down across at an angle. How is the quest for meat going? It is going acceptably. I am trying to figure out where transponder pieces are. And I think should be on a trail this a ways, so probably around the Potemkin gang is the next spot I should go. You find a liquor cabinet standing in the woods. Maybe there used to be a house around it. You try opening it, but find it to be locked. That's probably why it didn't get stolen, by whoever stole the walls. Yes, the walls were probably stolen. I have faith in questionable decision making. Anyways, pick the lock. You help yourself to the liquor. You got an item, decent wine. You got an item, decent whiskey. But yes, I'm making some progress on meat, but more importantly, I kind of want my experience so I can wreck enemies, which now that I think about it, I have been gaining experience and I have not been assigning experience to anything, which is kind of a bit of a problem because I kind of wanted my experience. So, let's take a look. Ooh, that's a lot of experience I could have been using. Let's see. Dang it, that's gonna be a bit of work. Hornswaggling. I guess I could raise that by a little bit, and we'll raise some more moxie. What is glamour? Ah. Item finding meat gains. Speed. Ooh, I do kind of think I want that. But this is better. This is 1 increase to speed, 1 increase to maximum AP. Okay. It's not a bad choice for the amount of experience I have. The quest for meat sounds suggestive. Indeed, JJ Horse is a treasure. This is apparently not the place I should be going for looking for a transponder thingy. You spot a hill calf grazing off to the side of the trail. Just as it spots you, its eyes glow and 2 shadow cows split off from it, forming a small frightening herd. Ride into their mists. Midst. I need to see. Okay, so HP wise, this is the strongest. Muscle, mysticality, and moxie. Every last one of these can hit me. I assume every single last one can basically murder the heck out of me. Oof. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. I don't know if I'm going to do a survive, really. Oh, we're not gonna do a survive. They killed me, doctor. Oh, we're gonna die. I will take one of you with me, because why the hell not? Oh, but that's so much experience. We'll take you out. I just need to take out one, for the sake of my... Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. You've got a perk, Glutton for Punishment. The cow in its shadow takes turns stomping your face into the dirt. Ouch! You just can't get enough of losing. You gain experience from fights even when you lose. I guess that's not a bad perk. You gain 10 experience, you gain an effect angry. You get so angry about losing the fight that you pass out. I'm apparently also very hungry. I'll insult myself just once, I think. Thanks. Today, at least. Let's see. What food can I do and eat of? Maybe I should do some eat. Muscle mysticality. That's not food. These are crackers made with highly caffeinated cola instead of water. They sound revolting. This is a less convenient precursor to toothpaste, for use with less convenient precursors to toothbrushes. They call this plum pudding because it's made of goat milk extracted from plump udders. Plum pudders. Plump udders. They call this plum pudding because it's made of goat milk extracted from plump. Okay, well, anyways. Plump udders. Apparently, this is how this works in this universe. Big brain moments. Sure, we can have a couple of these. And then, I guess, theoretically, I could maybe eat some of these and see what it does. You eat the pudding even though you haven't eaten your meat. You gain an effect. Plum exuberant. No dark sarcasm here. Moxie by 5. Muscle by 5. Muscle and mysticality. Let's see. Let us order. Well, ordering by new is not bad, but let's order by A to Z for now. Cheap whiskey, muscle 5, cheap wine. Okay, so these are all. Okay, so wine is good for Moxies. Ranch punch. Oh god. I'll place another brick in the wall. Oh boy. Oops. Wait, another brick in the room? Okay. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Comb his mane. JJ Horse whinnies as you approach. He makes sort of a glurk noise. Poor JJ Horse. He's a special fellow. We're all very much aware that he's special. A very, very special little fellow. Indeed. He was just born that way, and what could we say, you know? Where is my transponder? Take me someplace useful. Help. Your transponder gizmo bleeps, and you follow the bleeps to one of those weird L vibrato machines tromping around in the desert. Fortunately, it either hasn't noticed you or doesn't care. Heal before it can do a heal on me. God. You knocked that thing's block off. Presumably it was an important block because it stopped moving after that. I see. Oh wait, that reminds me. Maybe there's something around here that can help me find extra scraps. New? No? Nada? What a shame. Yep, okay. So we have a little bit, but now we need to move on to find more scraps. I did spend some time grinding, which helped. And I also had some better items, which I found, which also helped. And I'm still doing a bunch of random wandering because, I'm getting my butt kicked. You see a mine entrance a ways to the west. Lost Dutch oven mine. Okay. I think I got rid of a bunch of the soldiers here. I think there was still something here. I think they will kick my butt. They will kick my butt. Well, my future was grim anyways. Let's see if we can take one down with us. We're probably not going to take one down with us. Yeah, we're not taking one down with us. Good night, Gok. The stream keeps hanging. Oof. It's like your mother always told you, don't jump into a pit filled with skeletal riflemen if you're not pretty sure you can do it without getting your ass handed to you. You gain 10 experience, you gain effective angry. Yeah, it's weird how often she said that. Is stream hanging for any one of you as well, or no? Butterfield Ranch. Actually, I don't think I need to leave. Let's see, let's try Butterfield Ranch. Apparently is also another infinite fight location, though I only have 5 of them. Okay. I'm glad to hear that it is alright for you. You're going to have to deal with this captain when it explodes area. Okay. It did not summon more. Oh, but it's going to still kick my butt if I'm not thinking. Maybe I should have poisoned the heck out of it so that when it takes me down, it would at least be poisoned in the process. Oh well. Too late for me. I could have stacked some poison. That would have been very nice. Oh dear. I'm sorry, Alice. Your sacrifice was appreciated. Oh Christ. Oh, this is going to kill me. Well, we'll see. I might maybe make it. I'm not making it. Rip. Okay, well, that's another wonderful day of getting my butt kicked. Let's go do some more wandering and some nice, safe wandering. Let's first wander our way to the Daveyard. Fight some very basic enemies at the Daveyard. Just gonna, yeah. We'll fight some enemies at the Daveyard, and then we're going to go to the next highest place, I think, which is Snake Springs. And we will whip a few more snakes, as is our duty, after beating up some skeletons. And then we'll just keep moving on, and we'll just see if we can get enough experience to progress some more. The poor Daves. Open a whole bunch. Which one do I need to take out first? They will all do damage to me. I'm going to say this is probably one of the most annoying ones, theoretically. Slapping a floating cow with a snake. Indeed. It is the only appropriate solution. I may not live. Heal myself for 10 experience because I kind of need that. And hopefully this will be enough to get me by. You know what, we'll put another healing just in case. And then we'll try to do another shoot. And and then I'm going to let her sawbones the heck out of this guy. And I think I will do a live quite thoroughly. Oh good. I didn't pay attention to how much damage she was doing to me, but it settled. I did it! I did not die. Oh, that's not enough experience. That's not a lot of experience. Let's see. We will add some more Moxie. We shall fight some more. I should have targeted this one first. Too late though. We shall do a heal. And we shall see if we can get a kill. Nope. We will sawbones this fellow. I was hoping I'd get lucky. What a shame. But we didn't and we won the fight. 3 up and 3 down is a thing they would say about this if baseball analogies were a thing now. Oof. I'm still suffering a great deal in this fight. I'm going to say this one's probably the biggest threat, so we will do some of that pew-pew on this guy. We're going to sawbones this fellow. Because he does a lot of damage. And let's see how much damage this guy does. Okay, yeah, definitely less. Less of a worry. So actually this one is the spookiest to deal with. Well, let's hope we get lucky. We got lucky. Perfect. And we shall sawbone this one down. I'm getting better at this. Tactics. Wonderful. Indeed, I'm learning proper tactics. And it has to do with their main stats. Since this dude is a magical one, that's his magical damage. And I guess my armor defends against this guy's muscle, so it's not as much of a problem for me. Something like that. Oh, I refilled my cup with a lemonade. Now it tastes like rummy lemonade. Which reminds me, I think I accidentally fermented some of the lemon juice previously. Which was totally not a problem. Probably. It's not the flavor I was expecting, I guess. It's not a bad flavor. I'm not saying it was. I'll admit it's a good flavor, but like it's kind of weird to me at the same time. Also, like, I just realized I didn't drink very much, which was a good thing, especially because I just realized that I haven't had dinner. Ah, Alice has leveled up. Perfection. That is very useful for me. I think... Yeah, okay. This is one of those things that they have in mausoleums. You know, one of those big marble thingies full with drawers full of skeletons. Your hat chuckles. A voice in your head assures that you've had enough fun here for one day. Ha. Not allowing me to keep on farming. Cruel and unusual, I say. Cruel and unusual. JJ horse, best horse. I should, but it is later, so maybe I'll just skip that part later. You know, 10 decisions all around. I am known for those. Queen of great judgment. That's me. Ha ha. Ha. Brain is looking at it and he's like, out of my hair, back and forth. I'm like, no, maybe not like this today. Maybe not like this today. Ooh. Oh, they can hurt me now. Oh, right, because my experience isn't hard enough. Well, we'll just use my magical, or my, yeah, because I didn't anger myself, did I? I don't think I angered myself. Which means I cannot dodge their stuff. Ah, that's a problem. I need to go anger myself in a moment. Okay, well, first things first, I need to go insult myself. JJ apparently had a good idea. Apparently he was a lot wiser than I expected. Good old Dirtwater. This is where Elliot and I had our honeymoon. Of course, it was a wilder place back then, was it? Well, it was while we were here. She shoots you a wink. Nice. I see, so they made it wilder? Probably. Maybe I should make myself angry again. We'll see. More fights in the next spring. Oh, I should have checked out the stores to see if there's anything useful in there. Grab a handful. And then she does the shoots. Okay, so they can hurt me, but they definitely hurt me less, which is good. We definitely still need to get this guy out of the way first. But I should be able to do a survive as well. Probably still need some healing, but it's a thing. I don't need to worry about that one anymore for various reasons, but this is like double tapping. Assuming it somehow magically survived, that's guaranteed 11 damage. I would have poisoned it anyways. To do 12 damage. take spleen. Grab a handful. If I change my tactics. No, yeah, this one's too much of a priority to change my tactics. No, maybe it's not, actually. Let me think. How much damage could I do? I think I should beat it out in the beginning. Yes, I think handful gives me more experience because a big one is just this one right here, and handful gives me a bunch of these. No, yeah, this is definitely a better way to go than the other way I was thinking. Do some thinking about this. No, yeah, but definitely, I would definitely take more damage in that process. Okay, yeah, no, this is definitely the best tactic. Yeah, I don't think this is what people might call fun. The getting bit part. The game is fine. The getting bit part might not be, ideal. Let's see, I do 28 damage, which is my lowest. Let's say we did 28 damage. And she did 11. Wouldn't be enough, but if I did 20, which does 26, enough and around. I think it might work. Let's try it. Let's see if that's... No, did not work. Okay, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm going to take more damage this way. I did my math badly, didn't I? Yeah. I think I did. I don't think I did. Oh, no, wait. That's because I calculated. Okay, that's because I calculated that wrong. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Oof, a great uncle got bitten 3 times by snakes. Yikes. That does not feed. I should probably be able to do a live. So we're going to, heal myself just a tiny bit in the process. And I'd probably be fine for a little while longer, but we'll just... I think this is the last batch I can grab. Angry snacks out of their little hidey holes. Because how else would you be dealing with these things? Especially as a talented snake warrior. Yes. A very proud profession. I wish I could see. Hit it once, I think. Yeah, that wouldn't be enough, so I need to smack it again. Yeah, we'll just smack it again. grabbing a little bit of jerky, so at least I did eventually take some advice, right? Progress. I think that's what people call this. We will do 21 great aunts and uncles in that side of the family. Well, hell. Without counting their spouses. Well, hell. That's not what I expected. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting, but like, I was thinking, no way, I know what I was expecting. I was expecting you to have counted their spouses. Not just, you know. Yep. The voice in my head tells me I'm too tired to fight more snacks. It's lying to me, and I know it. So let's give it a shot. I think it's gonna kick my butt, honestly, because I think last time I had more stats. But hopefully, we will see how well the extra poison goes. Oh! She did live. Okay, that's perfect actually. Because now you can see how Doc heals herself. Doc heals herself by throwing a bunch of random tools on me, just emptying her bags of tools, and she heals herself by drinking her whiskey, as is naturally appropriate for her. Jesus. Belle, that's a lot. I'm not saying that in like an insulting way, but it's just like, holy heck, that's a lot. Like, that's a surprise. That Marshall only people earn them. And then you have a small army. And then Brazil will know to fear their overlords, Bellcats, and her army of kinsmen. Not kingsmen, but the kinsmen. Oh. Hey, Hatter. How are you? The difference in treatment. How could you, Doc? I'm going to say the doctor being able to withstand damage now is definitely useful. The night is going well. I had a tiny bit of alcohol, and then I realized after a bit that I hadn't eaten anything. So, excuse me, I've been doing a bit of nibbling on some jerky. You banish that demonic cow from this realm. Get thee hence, little doggy. Because apparently that means, a, like, parentless calf or something. You gain 15 experience. You got an item, roasted cow tongue. You skin the cow with your trusty knife. You got an item, extra thick leather. Hooray. I have best walk ever. A needle. I'm going to give myself some rope. Oh yes, this is how we should be walking through the wreckage of someone's homestead purely. Like, yes. Make some butter. Churn, churn, churn. You've got an item, infernal butter. You have nothing to churn. What a shame. You notice some words carved into the side of the outhouse. Curly was here. Wait a second. You recognize that name. Curly. Curly Butterfield, the legend of Curly's meat. Looks like maybe this outhouse is worth investigating. Investigate it. Luckily you don't have to go inside the outhouse because once you open the door you find a map scratch on the inside of it. It appears to lead to Coal Ridge Mine, just west of where you are right now. There's an inset of the mine itself with a big X scrawled between 3 triangular icons. Ah, I know what that is. There's something buried in the smoldering embers. Dig in. Ow, ow, ow. You got an item, red hot poker. Oops. I meant to click my inventory. Deals hot damage instead of physical. No. My extra pistol damage. To your horror, you see that every single cow in the Butterfield dairy herd is now an ungolith, an infernal cow spirit bound in stone. They're not dangerous unless you get near them. We'll walk away for a moment. Ah, shoot. I'm gonna have to level something. There we go. I had just enough experience. Perfect. Go inside. Wow, they had a lot of spare churns in here. Build a crate. You got an item, depressed rancher candy. Perfect. Jars of milk, mostly evaporated. Salvage what you can. You managed to gather up 3 jars worth. You got an item, tainted milk. Hey, a needle. In a haystack. Amazing. It's full of toy skeletons. You got an item. Toy skeletons. I see. Time to go, risk my life. They are going to kick my butt. Oh yes. Yes, they are. Oh god, I don't do enough damage. Let's see how well that works. That's true. At least I will get a bit of experience. I will also die in the process. Ah, no. Immune to poison. Ah, that's worse. Oh, no. I'm dead. Oof. Okay, well, we're going to have to go elsewhere. Because, my butt has been kicked quite thoroughly. JJ Horse, best horse ever. Curly's compass. This was Curly Butterfield's compass. But that dude must have always been lost because this thing points every which way but north. The compass needle is generally pointing northwestish. So this is probably past the, what's it? The mountain range. Which means I will have to deal with the mountain range first. So I will be right. probably dry and probably should not be left in the bathroom any longer because that place is damp. Because someone went to take a shower. Please send information about the size of your lady. Nothing that can compass that point. It's northwest-ish. 4 farmers are good. Okay, oof, lots and lots of things. Huh. Okay, I guess we will do some, dang it, I can't get beer from the cacti because I don't have my foraging. Let's see if Button Willow's store has anything nice. No. There's an old grave off to the side of the trail. Or if not, then someone went and stuck a wooden cross in the ground for no reason. Dig it up with your shovel. You dig up the grave and find, well, pretty much what you expect. You got an item, grave dirt too. You got an item, burial whiskey. You got an item, old engagement ring. Oh wait. You scan the horizon but don't see anything you didn't really already know about. So I guess this area is already fully explored. In a devastated cornfield, off to the side of the trail, you see a similarly devastated scarecrow. Its shirt is untucked, its hat is knocked off, and don't even get me started on the state of its ascot. What the fuck is an ascot? Ah, a tie? I see. An ascot tie, or a hanker tie, is a neckband with wide pointed wings, traditionally made of pale gray patterned silk. This wide tie is usually pattern folded over and fastened with a tie pin or tie clip. And then I think an image of it was like, well, let me see if I can find a good image. I think this one shows pretty nicely what that is. Did I ever watch Scooby-Doo? A little bit, whenever I could catch some in Cece's Pizza as a kid, because I didn't watch Saturday morning cartoons or any cartoons, and we didn't really have Cartoon Network. Fred. I think I remember what he looks like, roughly. Scooby-Doo Fred. Ah. I see. Maybe? Maybe. Does he call it an ascot? I don't know. It looks different from the picture I found, but it could be correct. And maybe I'm just, I don't know. Fix it up. You make the scarecrow at least mostly presentable. It's important to look your best at all times. You never know when a famous crow might show up. You gain 20 experience. We're going to dig up yet another grave. You have a run-in with the worst smelling snake you've ever seen. It's basically a cartoon stink line come to life. Hold your nose and fight it. I see. It's a bit of a stinker. Oof, stench damage. It's also yet dead. Phew, good thing it wasn't as strong as it smelled. You gained 20 experience. You got an item, a snake spleen. You got an item, a snake spleen. You elect not to keep the skin from this one. You collect 3 venom and 3 medicine. Good. What a shame. I didn't keep the skin, but I suppose that makes sense. You smell it before you see it. A skeleton trudging towards you, covered with mud and muck and smelling like a garbage juice. It must have crawled out of some horrible bog nearby, and if the skeleton smells this bad, the bog must be unimaginable, so it makes sense that even a skeleton would want to get away from there. Fight it. Since I don't want to deal with it too much, we're going to let old Sawbones do her work with her bone saw. A skeleton was defeated. You won. Now wash every part of you that even came near that thing. You gained 20 experience. You got an item, skull chips. You got an item, handful of loose teeth. Alice surveys the scene and jots down some notes in her little notebook. Indeed, Alice is great against skeletons. She is the best thing ever. You El Vibrato transponder thingy. Like, that's not me misspeaking. It says you El Vibrato transponder thingy starts bleeping at you, and you play hot and cold with it until you find a weird-looking crate hidden behind some rocks. It should be your... just saying. Open it. You fumble around the outside of the crate until you find the bit that makes the lid slide open when you push it. You got an item, El Vibrato scraps. You got an item, El Vibrato punch card. Katy Perry song? Huh? This is a piece of thick paper with a few square holes punched in it. It looks like the ones they used for the census back in 90. A shot rings out and something buzzes past your ear. You quickly dive behind a rock just in case these two things are connected, and not just, say, someone hunting nearby, and also there's a bee. You peering carefully around your rock. You eventually spot movement in the underbrush. It's a hunter with an old-fashioned matchlock rifle, and a cloak with leaves stuck to it, which is less effective as camouflage than it sounds, because all the trees around here are pine trees. You also notice that he's been out here for a very long time, which you can infer from the way he is literally a skeleton. Well, we have Doc Alice with us. And she can do no wrong as far as this goes. As long as I don't accidentally click wrong buttons. You won. Now it is the hunter who has become the hunted. You gain 20 experience. You got an item, cargo jeans. Alice studies the remains of your undead foes. Indeed. That's her skill. One shot. No, I think I like my armor better. Thank you. It's very important for my survival. Your El Vibrato bleeps, and you follow the signal, because of course you do. Why wouldn't you? One reason why you might not is that it led you to a hulking robot that could easily pound you into scrap. Well, we're going to make great life decisions here. And apparently my life decisions were better than I thought they were. Congratulations, you successfully destroyed a priceless ancient relic of a bygone and forgotten age. You gained 20 experience. You got an item, El Vibrato scraps. Thank you for making me feel better, game. I appreciate that. Time to go to the professor's house. I think I have enough scrap. Good to see you again. Have you got those 5 piles of scrap yet? Yep, got them right here. He ambles over to a strange contraption in the corner of the room and begins to tinker. Great, let me just... yep, okay, this'll do the trick. Let me just get this running and then you'll be able to grab a keystone from it. It'll take another 5 scrap for each one you need. Are you familiar with a lost Dutch oven mine? Grim place, but that's where I found the chassis for that fabricator, wedged behind an unusual pile of rocks. Seems like a good place to start hunting. Alright, I'm on it. How many scraps do I have? I have enough for one more transponder. do you know anything about ley lines? I don't hold much with that mystical mumbo-jumbo. It's very unscientific, but it does come up in my research from time to time, so I can give you a basic overview. He draws some curved intersecting lines on a piece of paper and explains how they relate to local geography and the so-called mystical forces. Most of it goes over your head, but you think you got the basics. You got an item, ley line diagram. Thanks. What do I do with this? I see. Stick it in your necromancer journal. Let's see. You open your necromancer journal and examine the information you've collected so far. You found a receipt for delivery of robes. Looking at it more closely, you see that there's a surcharge for delivery past Boulder Pass. That means the necromancer's lair is definitely west of the mountains. Good to know. Using your ley line diagram, you narrow the location of the necromancer's lair down to a handful of possible locations based on the unseen currents of energy that riddle the land. Excellent. Looks like that's everything you've got so far. Alrighty. Okay, time to go deal with that Dutch oven mine thing that was mentioned. Dutch oven mine. I think it's going to kick my butt. You come across a goblin marching around in the woods. They're taller than a typical goblin, probably because their boots are taller than typical goblin boots. In fact, these boots are so tall, they must be half stuffed with socks to keep the tops from jamming the goblin in the groin. I see. The goblin sees you and marches over, attempting to look intimidating instead of awkward. Hey, human. Hey, what you doing in this place? This my ground to stomping. Do you mean your stomping grounds? What? We can try talking to it. I kind of want to fight it, but let's just talk to it. Your boots, which are very tall, I am seeing? Yes, tall boots to having, so also tall am I. That's cool, but they are uncomfortable seeming, Barry. I, to having no sensation in my feet now, so this is fine. Do we want to steal the boots? Or do we want to attack the goblin? Or do we want to leave it alone? What do you guys think? I'm okay with any one of these options. Well actually no, I'm only okay with the first two options. Dang it! Are you saying leave the goblin alone? Fine, we'll leave the goblin alone. But you see, wait. We're being nice by stealing his boots. I haven't, hear me out. These boots are so tall, he doesn't feel his feet anymore. And you know, that could be a problem in the long term. You know, circulation issues and all that. We're doing him a favor. We're helping him out medically. We're being very nice by taking the boots from him. Okay, this is acceptable. Your boots to having very nice, but what? Why are they not shining? Shining? Well, the dust is all around us. But I, for a fee, are to cleaning and to polishing. Oh! Are you to agreeing with this deal? Yes. The goblin wiggles out of his boots and you take them and ride away on your horse, which seems absurdly mean, but goblins don't typically wear shoes at all, so it's only pretty mean. You got an item, jack boots. I admit to nothing. We were doing him a favor. He could not feel his feet. I had no wish protocol at this point in time. After all, we can take it from him. Well, it's fine. We didn't need AP anyways. We will take his boots. Since we took his boots, we shall use the boots. Gin fortune. Oh, this Lewis isn't very tight. Wow, those are some stinky fissures. I can't get any closer, not without some stench resistance at least. I believe I have something to do the trick over there. But I didn't remember. Oh, did I get rid of it? Let's see. Ah, no, here it is. Stench resistance. +3 melee, attack damage plus... Well, it's fine, I don't have any melee or related damage. Oh, is this not enough? stench here is barely tolerable. We did it, guys. Oh dear, there's some more lockers. Are we going to find more shaving cream? The miners must have eaten down here to avoid the stench upstairs. Grab what's left. You got an item, plum pudding. You got an item, Vienna blood sausages. The lockers are unlabeled and unlocked. Loot them. You got an item, miner's pants. You got an item, gas mask. I cannot wear the gas mask. I'm pretty dang sure. Yeah. That's I'm pretty sure this is a hat. Indeed. But we could potentially wear the pants. But my pants are better, so we'll ignore those. Ah, no. Oh no. Oh no. It's the spittoon. Why is the spittoon here? I know. Christ. Jesus Christ. I don't know what kind of tobacco these miners are chewing, but it must be extra corrosive because this brass spittoon has a hole eaten through the bottom and dark stains underneath it where the spit leaked out. Although oddly, it doesn't seem to be leaking now, and it's half full. I guess the miners plugged the hole with something. Inspect it. It's a spittoon. It's disgusting. You can practically see the stink lines coming off of it. Come on, let's not do this. Inspect the spittoon. Ah, jeez. Fine, okay. You crouch down and take a careful look at the filthy spittoon. The inside is blackened with years' worth of stains. The death broth inside has a rainbow sheen, like a parking lot oil spill, and occasionally a little bubble pops up on the surface. You can actually feel a slight warmth radiating off of it from whatever dire chemical reaction is taking place in there. You realize you're holding your breath, not deliberately, but from the human body's natural instinct for self-preservation. Tobacco? Did I pronounce it weird? Tobacco. We shall learn this pronunciation. Tobacco? Tobacco. Let's see. Tobacco. 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 Bacco, bacco. All the same. Tobacco. 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 Yeah, it seems like a lot of people in the US pronounce it tobacco. You probably did hear it, tobacco. Okay, well, we're going to make great decisions here. Inhale. Imagine someone made a big pot of chili con carne and left it under the porch. 3 rats crawl into the pot, eat half the chili, and then die. A week later, a family of cockroaches takes up residence among the writhing maggots. The cockroaches smoke thick black cigars, which they light with tufts of burning human hair. That is what it smells like. Yeesh. Search it. Fortunately for you, the rainbow-colored film on the surface of the liquid coats your hand as you plunge it into the toxic stew, keeping it from being immediately dissolved down to the bones. The smell intensifies, and your stomach prepares to hose the poisons off of your arm with a high-pressure stream of vomit. Keep searching. Your fingers touch something at the bottom of the spittoon. Better pull it out fast while you still have something to pull with. Pull. You pull the world's most disgusting pair of pants out of the spittoon, and jump back as the hole at the spittoon's bottom, now unplugged, begins to leak with steaming filth. Congratulations, you are now the proud owner of the worst object I've ever been paid to think about, narrowly defeating a leather bondage harness made from the skin of a clown, which is an actual item I think you can get in Kingdom of Loathing, which is where this game kind of comes from. You got an item, spit-soaked pants. This game was made by the creators of Kingdom of Loathing, which is an MMO online, like an online MMO. Web browser-based MMO, I guess you could say. I guess maybe not MMO, but it is a multiplayer game, on the web, called Kingdom of Loathing. Oh, that part. Kingdom of Loathing has a lot of wonderful things in it. In fact, I might stop in a bit to see. As the elevator mechanism is all rusty. You lubricate the elevator liberally. Let me see if I can find Kingdom of Loathing. Let me see if I can find my account. I have my account. Ah, there it is. I am indeed an important there. Oops, what did I do? You emerge from the elevator into a deeper shaft. By the light of your lantern, you see exposed meat veins on nearly every surface. It's unusual that there would be this much readily available meat left in a working mine. What were they digging for, if not this? Curious. Also, let's turn these sound effects down a little bit. I don't know if maybe my hearing's getting better, but it's a bit loud. It's an exposed meat vein. Mine it. Mine it. This guy is totally out of it. He's gibbering and drooling and doesn't even seem to see you. Try to talk to him. Hey buddy, are you okay? Uh-huh. You wave your hand in front of his face, but he doesn't react at all. Shovels, a dull uselessness. A broken pickaxe. Was one of the miners digging with his helmet? Oh dear. Ugh, looks like a miner died trying to dig deeper with his hands. An ominous ladder leading down into a deep, dark pit. Yeah, okay. Let's climb down. This is not at all concerning, right? The finger bones are all splintered. You start to feel very uneasy. This guy seems to have gnawed off his own hand before he died. The hair on the back of your neck stands up. The gem is pretty, but it smells terrible. Extract it. Fluvius emerald. I do feel uneasy as well. These scratches are just painted on, in blood. Your heart is pounding. This guy worked his fingers to the bone digging, and then worked his bones to the marrow. You have to get out of this pit right now. The gouge marks are dark with blood. You have to get out of this pit right now. As you get near the rocks, the voices in your head begin screaming too loudly to ignore. You have to get out of this pit right now. Fine. Concern. Are we not going to, like, why don't we, like, you know, I don't know, tie the dude and carry him. Just drag the fellow out somewhere safer. I feel very uneasy as well. Forg, I'm not stepping 1 inch closer to this place, so don't even ask. Yeah, no, I'm not that cruel, but you are crazy enough to go investigate this thing yourself, I'm betting. Well, maybe. Railroad crew. Lost touch. I did need to find El Vibrato technology. I need to go to the catacombs. Old mission. Okay. That's a thing I forgot about. Catacombs at the old mission. I think they will kick my butt again, but you know. Look inside. It's empty. Curious. Precariously balanced pyramid of skulls. They're all riled up and twitching. Are you sure? There's a lot of them, and they're really mad. Maybe angering all of them at once isn't a great idea. Too late. Can't do shit. Oof, they're gonna kick my butt. Well, let's see. Sawbones. Is there any one of them that's specifically more spooky than the others? Cannot freaking tell. Maybe this one. Good night, Andarius. I probably should also sleep soon. I will maybe show Kingdom of Loathing later. Ooh, you're not gonna do live. We're gonna get my butt kicked. We're gonna be killed. We're dead. Well... Okay, well I guess this is a good spot to end it, and I will definitely need to do way more farming. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do way more farming later. You are welcome. And I guess I will also pull up a little, display, I guess, to show a really quick look at Kingdom of Loathing, actually, before I forget. If I can remember to do so. Okay, game probably needs to be made a lot bigger. Maybe not that much bigger. Maybe there's another setting for this. Where are my preferences? That's not my preferences. Settings, log out, report bug, help. Oh, I should turn off. Ooh, this is gonna blind me. Okay, Indeed, this is Kingdom of Loathing. And it has a lot of interesting things in here, including the funhouse. Oops, I ended up fighting a creepy clown. That was not exactly the plan. He differs from the scary clown that he's creepy rather than scary, but the overall effect is the same. A shudder, you can jump on him, peek his pocket. You don't find anything. E-sharp C runs circles around your opponent, tangling him up in a nasty child leash. Oof. Tangling him up in a nasty child leash and dealing 22 damage. Win the fight. Require Fool's Cap. Okay. Well, I can't find details on what the dude looks like, but let's see if we have our items. I may have sold a bunch, so I cannot tell for sure if I have it. We have clown shoes. We don't have a lot of other things. Well, let's see. Where is in my closet? Do I have equipment still in my closet, or have sold a bunch? Clown whip, bloody clown pants, big red clown nose, clown shoes, clown skin belt. Oh yes, all of that stuff is made out of clowns, of course. I don't care about the layer of the Naughty Sorceress. I don't think I dealt with that. Oh, I remember what I was going to show. The big mountain. The Orc Chasm. Mount McLarge Huge. But yes, the Orc Chasm. A bridge across the chasm. Smut Orc logging camp. Oh, and now that I think about it, I wonder if my clan hall is still open. I'm not kicked out of the clan. That's perfect. Let's jump in the ball pit. We shall take some meat. Of course, I didn't get a prize. I think I preferred... Was it radium? Let's see. What chips did I usually grab? Are they not here? I guess I'll have to grab one of each then. Chips. Well, yep, we're going to take one of each then, because I don't remember. Radium flavored chips. Okay. Ah, this has pop-ups, which are a bit of a problem. But, radium flavored potato chips. This is a snack size bag of all that brand potato chips, specifically the radical radium flavor. They are advertising as having a half-life of delicious. So yes, this is my Moxie item, which is useful for me, so I'm glad I grabbed the right one. Okay. El Sombrero de Lopez. Yes, indeed. There's a bunch of random things in this that are the right side of the track, the wrong side of the track, job boards. There's a bunch of little jokes in here, and then if you look over here, there's like 199 adventures. You can max it at 200. That means you can take up to a max of 200 actions a day, and that's assuming you save some of them, if I remember right. I don't think you get a full 200 every day, but I haven't been logged on in forever. Okay, so we're in, yes, the Orc Chasm. You're fighting a smut orc jacker. This orc is in charge of cutting down, or jacking, the lumber used in smut orc construction. He's not a jacker of all trades, just the lumberjack trade. For lunch, he enjoys flapjacks, applejacks, and jackfruit. You get the jump on him. You deftly slip your fingers into your opponent's pocket and grab something. You acquire an item. Orcish hand lotion. Yeah, your legendary accordion skill is proof of too much for him to handle, and he suffers 322, plus 2 hot damage, plus 2 I don't remember what else damage, plus 2 stench damage, plus 2 spooky damage, plus 2 I don't remember what that one damage is. Boink, zap, bam, wham, boink, zot, kapow, socko, bam, zot. New attack damage record. B Sharp C runs in circles around your opponent, tangling him up in the nasty child leash and dealing 11 damage. You win the fight. You gain 27 meat. B Sharp C smiles at you. His smile is infectious. Rats are a common vector for that sort of thing, and you can't help but grin a little yourself. Plus 7 to my stats. You gain 13 fortitude, you gain 1 enchantedness, you gain 11 smarm. You gain a moxie point. Monster Manuel explains in great detail the difference between a simple fact and a factoid, then gives you this factoid. A smut orc can jack 3 cords of wood a day, perhaps less if he's really jacked up from the previous day's work. Maybe I should have made this an 18+ stream. Maybe I should have, you know what? You're fighting a smut orc pervert. This smut orc has such a filthy mind that he's able, though it's quite a stretch, to make dirty jokes and innuendos about everything from the smut orcs' jobs to their building materials. The other orcs take such offense at his jokes that he's forced to hide from them. He usually hides deep in a bush, or perhaps down and dirty in a trench. You get the jump on him. Take his pockets. Don't find anything. Oh god. You fish around in your opponent's pocket, but you don't find anything. B Sharp C runs in circles around your opponent, tangling him up in the nasty child leash and dealing 11 damage. He tries to squirt his cock in your mouth, but you tell him not to be so cocky. This is cock as in, as in the kind that you use in bathrooms and countertops and showers and, you know, that ceiling stuff. Yeah. The cock. He tries to squirt. Anyways, we're just going to attack, and, we do a shit ton of damage. You win the fight, you acquire an item, Smut Orc Keepsake Box. Monster Manuel consults one of his appendices, then his lower intestine, then tells you this fact. Smut orc perverts, while reviled by orc society, are fairly popular in the Knobgoblin harem. That reminds me of another place we should visit. Across the chasm. Let's see, I don't care about that. Oops, I didn't mean to fight him again, but we'll do that, and yep. Ah, I see. New little bit here. Smut orc jackers listen to new jack swing to pump them up for a hard day of jacking. Because of course, we're going to go find the knob goblins. Okay. You tiptoe in the harem, avoiding the guards, the harem girls, and your sneaking suspicion that more goes on here than just back rubs and nice stories. You open one of the harem girls' lockers. Inside you find a picture of the Knob Goblin King that looks like it was ripped out of a magazine, some lip gloss, and dozens of containers of industrial-grade makeup, acne medication, and a veil and a pair of harem pants. You consider the Goblin King portrait for a few minutes, but decide it wouldn't go with the rest of the decor at your campsite, so you just grab the pants and the veil and make a hasty retreat. You're fighting a Knob Goblin harem girl. This is one of the harem girls from Cobb's Knob. You know what they say about Knob Goblin harem girls, don't you? It's all true. Pick her pocket. Don't find anything. Oh god. You're fighting a Knob Goblin harem girl. She tries to grab a harem guard's sword, but he won't let go of it. We beat the crap out of her, and I get an item. Monster Manuel pops out from behind a nearby bush. Ah yes, I studied these cabrones extensively when I was alive. Here's a fun fact about them, okay? The veils worn by Knob Goblin harem girls are as much about keeping her breath in as keeping your eyes out. You're fighting a Knob Goblin Madame. This is a Knob Goblin harem girl of a certain age. Okay, that description applies to all of the girls who aren't currently in some multi-age quantum state, but what I mean is, she's of an age that is certainly too old to be providing the services the harem provides, so she makes sure all the harem girls have everything they need and books appointments for them and stuff. She's kind of a just past sexy middle manager. You get the jump on her. You deftly slip your fingers into your opponent's pocket and grab something. You acquire an item, Knob Goblin perfume. She tries to smack you with a lacy fan, but you're not a fan. I feel like fan of gaming would approve. Attack with your Calio. Monster Manuel leaps out from behind you, startling you more than a little, and examines your latest conquest. These guys are some tough cabrones, okay? Did you know? The Knob Goblin Madame is basically pimp, although one would rather give you a firm scolding than use her pimp hand. Indeed. What was this other thing I just thought of that I was like, that could be a good idea? Do I remember? Copes of the Deep Fat Friars. Typical tavern. Desert Beach. Is there something here? The Valley of Roth LMF. Roth LM Foul. I don't know how you pronounce this. Oh, we're fighting a flaming troll. You smell the smell of brimstone, the hulking body, and dragon claws. The sound of STFUD00D. You are te suck. Yup, this must be a flaming troll. You get the jump on it. Pick its pockets. You acquire an item, Troll House Cookies. It hurls insults at you, but you grin and bear it. Ah, I see. We happen to have run into an ad at this point in time. Hi, karaoke. Wild Seahorse here. Now, I'm never going to let anyone tie me down, but most of the folks who developed this game have families, mortgages, mouths to feed, at least one per person. That kind of thing. It'd be really helpful if you could give us money to help keep the lights on. And then there's items of the month. Anyways, you don't have to pay anything, so yeah, I'm just scrolling down. Monster Manuel consults one of his appendices, then his lower intestine, then tells you this fact. The best way to fight a flaming troll is to ignore it, but the second best way to fight a flaming troll is by hitting it with heavy objects, and that's far more fun. I think I was going to look for hell. Wasn't it? Was it the Hidden City? Where was hell again? Oh, that's not hell. You're fighting a black adder. Take heed the moral of this tale. Once there was an adventurer who was wandering around in the Black Forest and was suddenly attacked by a black adder. The adventurer in that tale is actually you, and the black adder is the black adder that just slithered out of the underbrush and is attacking you right now. It gets the jump on you. It slithers towards you to attack, but gets distracted by the sound of hoofbeats across the glade. Attack with your auto Calliope, blah blah. You know, amigo, I'm a font. Okay. Monster Manuel pops out from behind you. You know, amigo, I'm a font of wisdom, okay? Specifically, I'm Helvetica of wisdom. Here's a fun fact about your last opponent. Black adders usually live in Rowan trees. Well, that's wonderful, but where is Hell? Where did Hell go? Does anyone remember where Hell is? I don't remember where Hell is. Ah, there's the hippie store, the hippie camp, the orcish frat house. The obligatory, oh dear. Okay, anyways, obligatory Pirates Cove or something. You wander down, of adventure results of human bondage. You wander down the empty corridors in the frat house, marveling at how the very air seems more intelligent now that the frat boys are all off training for war. You enter a dorm room, expecting to find it empty and lootable, but instead you see a couple of sorority orcs sitting behind a desk. There's a big banner behind them that reads, "Buy beer / strike through, bones strike through, war bonds." Hi ladies, you say. What's this all about? We're selling war bonds? They say. Basically, if you give us 10 meat now, we'll tie you up for a couple of minutes, and then we'll send the meat to help fund the war. Then when the war is over, we'll spend the leftover meat on beer? Wait, I think this is supposed to be Valley Girl. I don't know how to say Valley Girl. Talk Valley Girl. I can do it sometimes, but I don't think I can do it off the top of my head. Yeah, I can't do it off the top of my head. I think so. It sounds like uptalk, really. Let me see. Give me a sec. Ah, nope, the sound is... Where is my sound? Where is my sound? So she's like this whole situation, like that accent. We're selling war bonds? Basically, if you give us 10 meat now, we'll tie you up for a couple of minutes, and then we'll send the meat to help fund the war. Then when the war is over, we'll spend the leftover meat on beer? I don't know, I can't do this. Like, it's really hard for me to do uptalk without, like, the right sort of, like... It just needs the right attitude to put me in the mood. It doesn't work. That doesn't make much sense, but okay, you say. You hand over the meat and let them tie your hands together, then wait a few minutes, then let them untie you. It's all good, clean, obnoxious fun. There's a specific accent, but I can't really, I need to find a good video and I'll link it later. This is not the time to find it. Also, I realized that, like, I don't know how to make the sound work on here, so we're just going to ignore that. Because I have my different sound settings. You wander into a clearing in the hippie camp where you see a bunch of female hippies playing a weird game. They're throwing a light plastic disc around, each one only taking a couple of steps before they throw again. It's like a sport, only there's no contact, no discernible score kept, and no interest for spectators. You wait until they file off the field. Hey, you say, what were you guys doing out there? It's one of our sacred rites, man, a hippie responds. Usually, only the dudes play, but they're all training for war or something. I mean, war, man. Wow. Anyways, you have to throw the frisbee, that round thing, across the field, but you're not allowed to run with it. So who wins? We all win, man, because we participate in the spirit of community and free love for all. It's a cooperative, self-esteem building game. You ask if the hippie has any herbs because you've noticed that hippie nonsense tends to make more sense after eating them. You chorf down a small brownie, and then you understand how games are much more fun when nobody wins. Of course, it's an understanding that doesn't last once the herbs wear off, but at least you got in touch with a mystic for a little. But yes, it's got a lot of random fun things. I think I will log out for now though, because I haven't played this in forever, and I don't know if there's anything particularly fun to show you other than the Orc Chasm, mainly for its adult humor. Ah, here it is. You're fighting a smut orc screwer. This smut orc fixes pieces of wood together with screws and a screwdriver to drink while he works. You get the jump on him. Pick his pocket. You fish around in your opponent's pocket, but you don't find anything. He tries to put the screws to you, but it's such a screwball that he screws it up. I knocked him out. Monster Manuel pops out of a hole in the ground and says, "Did you know that the average dire gopher can tunnel 27 meters a day, amigo? You did know that? Okay, here's a fact about the fiend you just fought. Smut orc screwers have 27 different tips for their screwdrivers, and even more tips about how to properly use them." Ah, yes, the Smut Orc Jacker. This orc is in charge of cutting down or jacking the lumber used in smut orc construction. He's not a jacker of all trades, just the lumberjack trade. For lunch he enjoys flapjacks, applejacks, and jackfruits. And I did not get the questionable lotion from his pocket this time, but it's fine. He yells, "Timber!" which gives you plenty of time to get out of the way. I don't get any more information on him because I think I fought him too many times. Ah, you acquire an item backwards screwdriver. Monster Manuel cross-references his appendices and comes up with the following theoretically entertaining factoid. Smut orc screwers are the only orcs who know right from left, so they know which way is tidy and which way is loosey. Indeed. They are pretty good at what they do. Anyways. I suppose? Let's see. It looks like there's no one else to even bother attempting to raid after this. But yes, that was a brief look at some of the random crap in Kingdom of Loathing, which was where, West of Loathing came from. And yeah, they have a this is where I found out what Dogi is. A motherless or neglected calf. Well, anyways, I think now is probably like a good time to be done. So I have in fact closed things, and yes, I will. Oh, that is a sad note. Okay, you know what? Actually, that's a good point. That is a sad point. Let's see if we can end it on a happier note. I don't remember if I have. Let's see. Cute burbs. Huzzah. Yeah, probably. We probably should all be sleeping. This is not exactly a great time for us to be awake. Look at it. Look at him. Look at these. Look at these adorable little things. Look at it, so fluffy. I just want to pat them. Look at them. They're freaking adorable. He's so cute. He's so freaking cute. I can't. I'm going to die. They're adorable, and it's going to kill me. Oh. Look at these little fluff balls. Aren't they adorable? Look, they're just freaking cute. Okay, let's see. Long-tailed tits. Cause, yes, these are amazing, cute little fluff balls. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them little hands. Look at them. Look at these little thingies. They're always freaking adorable no matter how they're positioned. Cute. Like, it just doesn't matter how they're positioned, what they're doing, what they're up to. They're just adorable and full of little... Oh, this one has, like... Look at it! It's got fabulous eyeshadow, girls. Like, not girls. Dudes. Dudettes. Peoples. No, look at that. Look at this cute little burb. I'm going to die from the cute. It's too cute. It's going to kill me. Oh, indeed. This is like watermark to hell and back. Look at their little head tilts. Look at the chub. Look at this. Look at how fluffy and round it is. I think someone described them once as lollipop birds because they're like round with a long tail. Yeah. I was going to end the stream and then I defined something and then Orlov was like, that's sad, and I was like, solution. Cute burb pics. And now we're gone down the route of cute burb pics. Actually I think yes, I don't remember what yes, these are called white-browed tit warblers. And they're fucking rainbow. Look at these things. Oh. This is definitely not a white-browed tit warbler, but I don't care. It's cute. Look at this rainbow little burb. This is less rainbow, but it's still cute. Oops. That's not what I wanted to click. What other ones were I showing people? There was a blue and yellow one. There we go. Eurasian blue tit. Look at them. Look at these. Even these ones are cute. Look at their chubby little bodies and that teeny little beak. So freaking adorable. Look at them. Look. Oh. And then I guess as just extra slaughter. No, is doing a blep. Look at it. Is doing a blep. Look at this. A blep. I don't know what you call it, but it's cute. I want to give it scritches. Look at these. Look at these adorable animals. No. Oh. I want to scratch them. I want to cuddle them. Literally. How are they no cute? Why are they so adorable? Oh my god, the baby! Ah! Look at the babies! Look at the babies! Oh my god! Look at them, they're so fluffy! Oh my god, they're fluffy! Fluffy! Look at him! His big fluffy ears! His big old paws! His derpy, cute, big old head! Look at it! It's adorable and fluffy as hell! I can't! They're cute! It's adorable! I need to cuddle it! Oh, this is one getting fed grapes. sea strudel. This is probably where strudel saw that. Blip. Oh, this one looks a little bit like a little old man, but he's still quite cute. Oh. 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 Look at these adorable little things. Oh. Yeah. Look. Why are they just so cute naturally? They're too cute. That is very good. $80 spent. Look at these little things. Look at them. Aww. Aww. Look at these. Look at them. Look at them. They need snuggles. They need all the snuggles. These adorable little things. Okay. Okay. I've done a lot of squeeing. Oh, look at it! Look at. Oh, they do what? Oh, where's Strudel? Tell me where. I need to go on a trip. I need to go on a trip. I must see this. I must participate in this. I need a red panda to touch and potentially just let it sit on my head because. God damn it. I'm still desperately hoping. I was hoping there was another NZ. Just magically. There was just some other NZ much closer to me to go visit. No, it's pretty far. I was hoping. Dang it. I was hoping. Well, Orlov, time for us to go. Fun day trip for Jingo to go take us to go see cute animals in Australia, and I guess now we're going to add New Zealand. And also, we also need to fund that trip to do that, mass pet cafe trip in Japan with Belle. Time for us to all go on this trip. Just an animal tour. Just animal petting tour of the world. Oh! Look at it! He did a wink! Oh my god! Look at it, it's so cute! He's cute! It's adorable! Why is it so cute? Oh my god! You love it! Why are they so cute? I can't sleep now. I'm just too excited. I'm like literally re-energized by the sight of adorable. Oh, I booped the snoot! Look at the snoot boop! Aww. Let me see. Copy this link. Copy this. Oh! Larger and threatening. Look at these cute little things. Why are they so adorable? It's threatening. It's so scary I need to hug it. You know, for comforting myself after this spate of terror. You know. Ooh. Oh, look at these cute things. They're adorable. I just want to rub his cheeks. I just want to scratch his butt. I just want to pat it. Why are they so cute? And then of course, cute little quokkas, and they're basically eternally smiling faces. This one it's just asking for a snoot boop. It's just asking for a little. It's so cute. Why are these so photogenic? Why can't I be that photogenic? But yeah, look at it. pangolin. Pangolin. Oh, they were pretty cute. Oh, look at this little one. Oh, scritch, scritch. I want to give it scritchies. Look at these. Little ball. Oh. Oh. Cute. Sandshrew. Now that I think about it, that is right, isn't it? Sandshrew. Yeah. Yep. We found it. Aww. This cute thing. Stoats. They be cute little weasels. They be long, cute weasels. Ermine or stoat? Good question. I guess it's an ermine. But isn't an ermine a type of stoat? I don't remember. But look at them. They're so cute and long and that one's scary. Oh. Okay. But quokka. Oh, look at his puffy cheeks! Look at his puffy cheeks! Look at him. He's so chubby. Chubby cheeks. Ah, look at her chubby little cheeks. You just want to squish them. Oh, shite. The moment where you understand what it's like to be... the misery of being a child who kept getting their cheeks squished, and now here I am going, I want to squish his cheeks. The poor things. Oh. 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 He just walked up to him. He's just up to its face. Look at. Oh, they smile for the camera. He's so cute. Oh, even the baby's happy. Look at him. Look at him. Oh my god, he's so chubby. He's so chubby. Oh my god. Hold on, I need to breathe. But look at it, so fucking cute. I can't. Maybe I should have maybe I should have had more alcohol. I think I would have been too tired to have been distracted like this. But now it's too late, and we're just going to keep on going. Oh, no. Oh, look at him. Ooh, that's some pretty scenery. Oh. That's true. I'd probably have bought a plane ticket if I was drunk enough. Except I think COVID would stop me before I could go very far. What? Wait, bro. Why you gotta do that? Oh. It's a very confused quokka. It's like, what is that? Is it food? Oh. 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 Look at him. Look at him. I swear, one of these days, I'm going to go and I'm going to see a quokka, and I'm going to take a picture of a quokka with my own phone. Fuck. No, thank you. No. That's sad. We're going to go distract from the sad. No. Oh, he's cheeks squished. Wait, I know I'm not gonna have sound, but do I get to watch the quokka cheek? see your other video. Oh wait, is that dads with dogs? Is that a doggo? I think it's a doggo. No, you doggo. Oh, little wiener dog. Oh, look at the face. Look at it. Just look at him. Look at them. They're just they're so cute. This is adorable. So cute. So worth. But I need to breathe. Oh, but doggo is cute. But COVID is not a topic I want to see right now. The clock. He's adorable. Look at him. Oh, look at him. So happy next to the bike. Look at him, he's just fucking adorable. Oh. I'm hoping that's just napping. Okay. Oh, what happened? Its ear? Oof. Bushfire. Okay. Well, we seem to be. It's cute still. But we seem to be seeing some news articles that are less than cute. So we'll just go back to the red pandas. No, but but my throat is kind of hurting because I think I squeezed too high without. Actually, when was the last time I had water? Yeah, that might be a problem. Oh, look at it! That's so cute, Jimmy. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, it is so adorable! Oh my god! Look at his fluffy paws! Why are they so floofy? And also, this is like, what is this? Like 30% of his body is just a fluff tail. Practically. Technically more accurate would be like 20%, but it's mostly fluff tail. It is indeed designed to be cute as heck. Oh, look at him, little paws. It does. Oh, that's right. There's a new episode. But Belle went to sleep, didn't she? We'll have to watch it. Oh, and Shill's not awake. Probably. We'll have to watch that. I think a new episode or two has come out, so we'll probably have to watch another episode or two later. But yeah, I've seen a lot of cute animals. This is such a nice. This is so nice. But like, I may not sleep because I'm too excited over cute animals. But this is a great way to end a stream. I need at least one of these to become a background picture. So we're just gonna. This one's a good one. And this one because I like limbs. And I'm going to totally legally just grab this real quick for some sort of background. I'll figure it out, but it will be a background. No, look at this. I need a bigger picture of this. If I could, I'll download a picture of it. I need to find a nice, big, adorable red panda picture, and I'm just going to download that, and it's going to go somewhere. I don't know where, but it's going somewhere. Because it has to. I maybe a back. Oh, but no, this is the most. It's a really big image, too. Heck yes. Which means it'll be really good resolution, though it's a giant file. Oh, look at it. Oh, wow. I can see. Ooh, that's really close. Oh, you can see like the background there. Oh, look at it. So fluffy. Okay. We've gotten some red panda pics to save. Oh, he's eating out of his hand. Okay. Anyways, I keep distracting. Oh, but it's doing a blend. Wait, there was a picture with two of them. Mine. Necessary for my life. Where's the other picture? I'm doing totally legal things. Image holder stuck, picture in picture. Meh. Let's see if we can find a larger set. Or is that the large set? 1023. Yeah, that's the larger set, I think. Well, it's fine. Dang it, Strudel, how could you? Next time you must arrange for us to see a video of coot red pandas being fed grapes. God. Okay. Okay. I have distracted myself long enough, and talked till my throat hurts. So yeah, I'm going to hopefully sleep tonight, instead of endlessly squeeing over more red pandas. No promises to anyone, including myself. And yeah, I'll see you guys some other time. Thank you for hanging out, and dealing with my really high-pitched squeeing and questionable decision-making. Rest well, everyone.